What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Caint. So for some odd reason, I cannot set up a live stream. I checked copyright areas, I checked settings, I restarted the PC, nothing's working. So I'm just going to upload a VOD, and we can just roll on with that. So we're going to keep going with the history of Lolcow Live. This is all the content and just some stuff here and there that was actually kind of funny. And this is going to lead up to the infamous Boogie and Tommy fight. Now, when we last left off, we finished off with the last Farmers episode where Boogie and Mudahar kind of went over their little beefs and talked about it and all that jazz and everything. We're going to go ahead and dive straight into this content. So the cool part about this is around this time, they actually got their sponsor, their one and only sponsor before TCG, Lolcow TCG, and that is Meta PC, right? And so all of them had to record a commercial for Meta PC. This episode's about Pokemon. There's really no relevant stuff to come out of this. But this is Tommy C's Meta PC commercial with the sun. So I just wanted to show y'all, that is a little bit of history there. Meta PC, Keem's always in there. Code Keem, Meta PC, save on all your PC needs. They actually did legit get a sponsorship. So this is Tommy C's Meta PC commercial.
I'm sorry, baby. I don't have a computer anymore, and Keemstar stopped supporting us, and that means I'm going to have to put you up for adoption.
Don't you worry, little Tommy C. Keemstar's gonna get you a Meta PC.
Okay.
Oh, wow! Meta PCs!
This is just like the fucking the infomercials and all that shit that came on late night like in the 90s, bro. This is legit it. This is hilarious.
Look here, listen. If you want the very best in gaming PCs today, well, let's be honest. There's only one place to go, and that would be Meta PCs. Customizable PCs that you can do right on their website, metapcs.com, as well as ready-to-ship, ready-to-go PCs, all some of the best you can find on the market today. Make sure you use Lolcow, code Lolcow, to get 4% off on any PC product that they have. Code Lolcow. Remember it. Meta PCs makes you a real gamer. Let's be honest. There's no other place to go.
That mean I'm getting the Meta PC?
Are you kidding me? I'm getting the Meta PC.
I wish Keemstar was my dad.
Get out of here. Go mow the lawn. Gotta clean your room. Clean your room. Mow the lawn.
I'm sorry, that was great. I had to show that. That was really good. That was really, really good. I really enjoyed when he did that. Very wholesome, as you could say. So here goes Boogies, and we're actually going to go into this. So if y'all know, June the King did the infamous Wings, he does documentaries on everybody, but he also did the Wings documentary. And they basically, Wings asks some questions and talks about it. We're going to watch some clips from that. But this is, we're going to start off with Boogie's Meta PC commercial. Then we're going to go straight into the video. So here goes Boogie's Meta PC commercial. I can't, bro, with the pop socket. Why you gonna have baby ass hands and get a big ass phone? You can't fucking this is a Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. All right, I don't need a fucking pop socket. You know why? Because I got a phone for the size of my fucking hands. Jesus, fucking grown ass man with a pop socket. I can't, bro. That just pisses me off to no end. Especially people with the baby ass phones. And they still got a pop socket where the pop socket's the size of the back of the phone. I hate that shit, bro. It triggers me.
Dude, what's up?
All right, listen, you know how I told you I have big news?
Yeah?
And that you have to film it. All right, this is the big news.
What's up?
Lolcow Live has been doing so good that we got our first sponsor for the entire month of December. Each one of you are going to make a commercial promoting this brand, and you're up this week. All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna text you what the brand is. Make the best commercial you can.
I don't think Wings ever did a commercial. Now that I think about it, I don't think he ever did. Obviously, Keem did, right? I mean, he still did. Code Keem to save on all your PC needs, right? He did it in the Discord, motherfucker. But yeah, but I really don't remember Wings ever doing one.
And because I'm gonna have the fans vote who has the absolute best commercial, either you, Wings, or Tommy C.
Tommy won.
I'm gonna nail this. You know I'm gonna nail this, right?
I think Tommy won.
I hope so. All right. Best of luck, Boogie.
Awesome, dude. Thank you, man.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Lolcow Live with none other than Boogie2988, Wings of
Ho, ho, ho.
Commercial. Thank
Here
you.
we go.
Ho, 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 ho. Now, what do you want for Christmas, little girl?
I want a computer for Meta PCs.
Ho, ho, ho. Well, they've got such great deals. Santa could get that for you in a snap. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, it's a little Christmas.
They had the 3070s back then. That's how old this shit is. Fucking, when I got mine, it had like the 4060 in it. I did a shit ton of upgrades to it. I mean, I got the cheapest pre-built. It was the Ember, I believe. But yeah, I did a shit ton of upgrades to it. And it is so good, bro. I love this shit.
Christmas miracle. Ho, 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 ho.
Funny part is I don't even game on it.
Now come here, little girl. Santa's going.
It's kind of creepy him calling him a little girl when you think about it. I mean, I know they're doing it like just for like the commercial, but when you the age and all that's kind of creepy.
to want some milk and cookies. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
Ho, 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 ho. And with Meta PC's deep discounts, you too could get a PC for Christmas. If you're looking for a pre-built PC or laptop, they could ship you one in time for Christmas. But if you're really looking to spend, you could build that custom PC with all of the bells and whistles, just like Santa's got back at the North Pole.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if you use code LOLCOW, you're going to save some money, and we'll make some money. Make sure all of those naughty boys and girls at the podcast get paid. Now give me some
Even back then, bro, it was all about that. Make sure you make sure we get paid. Make sure.
sugar, baby.
I can't.
Ho, ho, ho. Well, that's right. Go to MetaPCs.com now and use code LOLCAL to save 4% off of your brand new gaming PC.
4%. So like the cheapest one was like $1,000, I think. So 4%'s like $40. I can't.
PC.
Save $40 on a $1,000 PC. Okay. Guess they still got to make a profit, right?
All right,
All right.
back with the Lolcow podcast. June the King, are you honored to be here with Mr. Wings Redemption? And because it seems like this is the first day that your new
Did they straight go into it? Let
documentary
me.
came out.
Very intense trolls. I think you have some really crazy people there. I mean, like your lighter trolls are pretty funny. I mean, the ones who just like say like big ups pimp in the chat, like those guys are just funny. But the guys who like swat you and extort you, I don't know. I think that's like really fucked up.
Well, the SWAT guy's going to jail.
Yeah.
Is he?
Like the guy, yeah, that was Wing Ting's version 3.
Has he gone to jail? I mean,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
heard
he's
that.
Dead.
Accurate. And you were just saying like mine was more for the trolls too. Like mine was more trolly in the sense and it has more narrative.
Yeah, like
See,
you named your video a desperation of content. Like I choose not to create content
No.
because I don't have faith in myself anymore.
Wings.
Yeah, so Wings has always been defensive about shit, especially when it comes like the trolls and the people that like to fuck with him. He's always been very defensive of it. So when June the King did his documentary, you know, Wings was always like, well, you did this as like a troll montage, or you try to paint me in a light that's not true, right? That's what Wings is basically confronting him about. But shout out June the King for hopping up here and like, you know, defending his work. You know what I mean? Like that's awesome that I was able to do that. And then Wings was also able to question him about some shit too, right? So, all right, let's continue.
The thing is that's kind of like the title is not more so like it's not really for you, like it's more for the trolls. I mean, you are like I feel like more desperate than you've ever been, but that's more for the trolls because I feel the trolls.
Why do you feel that way?
Because you're sniffing your chair for $10.
Shout out June, bro. I mean, that's facts. That's facts. So, I mean, when you think about the premise of what Lolcow Live was, right? I mean, it was, you know, Wings and Boogie, and supposedly it's supposed to be DSP. Down on your luck, you need money. Keem came in here. Let's put you guys together. And now look what it's become. I mean, literally, fucking the other day, like I called out, fucking climbing a tree, $20 a step. If that ain't desperation, I don't know what is. Like, the product is just, you know, I miss these podcasts. They were so good, bro. They were so damn good. And I wish they could go back to this, but there's no shot that they can now. They just don't have the time because they have to stream every single day. But, you know, a lot of people will remember before Fat Camp, Keem did say we're going to go to every other day. Didn't happen. But regardless, though, man, like, you know, they were in desperation when they started this podcast because they were down and out, and it was a business opportunity for Keem. He admitted that, and then it was a way for them to monetize the hate. So, I mean, but June the Keem brought up a great point. You're sifting your chair for $10 fucking. I mean, if that ain't low, I don't know what is.
Well, that's because it's a dumbass thing. If they want to give me real tangible money to sniff a leather chair, which doesn't hold smell, I will do it.
Yeah, that's a bit desperate. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Jordy, okay, I have a question. Coming off of the fight, would you be sniffing your chair when you were like?
This was after the fight. This is a week after the fight that happened. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just, to be honest,
because I look at it this way. Like the
and I think they're in like the original Lolcow court because I went back and watched that because again, OG days. Fucking Lord Rush donated, I think it was like $500 for Boogie to eat a piece of his chair. So there's that.
Money's something that will benefit my life. I can use it for charity work, because I do charity work. I can use it for like doctor bills. I can put it away in savings, so I never have to choose between food or medicine. Like me sniffing the chair has no like long-term risk with it. It's not like I'm gonna catch COVID-19 for sniffing a chair. I sit my fat ass in.
But do you know how that's going to present? Like I've learned a very
yeah, that's very rich coming from Boogie. How's that gonna present? Like, all right, bro.
Valuable lesson since this documentary dropped, for example, about how, you know, even if it's a bit, even if it's a joke, how it's going to present. Specifically, when you have the troll community that likes to pick apart everything you do,
right?
You have to know how sniffing that chair is going to come across, right?
Yeah, it looks desperate, but guess what? Like, it gets people to talk about you, right? Like, I know I guess that does sound desperate.
So the title was appropriate, Wings.
No,
so you conceded this title is appropriate.
Sorry.
No, I don't think it's appropriate, especially with this act particularly. But like, I don't care because like keeping your name out there is good for you, no matter where you're at in your career, right? Getting new people to hear about you and interact with your content is the goal. And if sniffing a chair does that and that pushes the thing forward, it's fine. It's whatever. It's not like I'm out here.
Yeah, but people are gonna troll you for that shit, bro. So let's keep this booming a little bit.
How like low your sub.
It doesn't affect it. No, like ever since the fight, my revenue's been up. Like my revenue, my views, everything's been up.
Jordy, I have like I believe a clip that happened in the fight was in May and then it was in June that you said how you were recounting how like low your sub counts were, how little money you were getting. I do have the all my I could actually post all of my sources for this video.
I said that.
There's so
you know what? I'm not gonna bullshit you. That most like what you understand is I'm borderline bipolar. Like some days I'm happy, some days I'm sad, and my mood can swing based on like the vibe or like certain things happening or if I'm not meeting goals or something like that. And like instead of being like an adult about things, I'll be like, oh, woe is me, Eeyore sometimes. And I try to.
Yeah, like Wings has already said, he's an analytical person, right? He stares at his analytics. You know, he wants to, always have like the home run videos. He wants to hit his goals. And he's always said he wants to hit a goal so he's at least making minimum wage for the stream. He's wage quit streams, as they like to call, because he wasn't making money. And, that's why he said before he plays Call of Duty, he plays those games because he rages and he knows people want to see him rage. So that's why he does that. Therefore, they pay him to rage, right? That's kind of the whole entire point. Even DSP said that shit too, right? But, yeah.
I try to avoid doing that for the most part. But that's really what that was. It's just a slow day. I don't even know what game I was playing. I was probably playing some off game like in Diablo 2 or some shit like that. Like, you can't read too much into that.
I mean, I can. You gave exact numbers. It wasn't just your mood. You gave exact numbers. You didn't show it.
Well, I'm down 33% on views. I'm down 5% on watch time. 104% on subscribers. I've actually lost 81 subscribers in the month of June. And my money is down 43%. So I can tell exactly why that happened.
There it is.
Were bringing up the fight, like, oh, this fight's your second coming. I'm like, oh, my numbers aren't that much better than before the fight, which they weren't. Like the Lolcow podcast has really shot my numbers up.
That's good. I'm happy for you, man. I really am.
Well, yeah, I mean, they kind of knew that was going to happen. I'm going to go towards the end when they kind of really get into it because, I mean, we could go through this whole entire thing, but if y'all want to watch it, you can. Winks in front serious allegations. It's a video. But this really doesn't pertain to, like, the future. This was just a very, like, hot topic back then because he was able to confront the dude who made the documentary about him, right? Not a lot of people get the chance to confront June the King about his shit. So I'm going to kind of coattail it towards the end.
I think it was a shorter one. I think my longest on Jordy was 2 hours. It was very lengthy. Very lengthy.
And I want to say this in closing. Like, I do deserve some flack because I was this is like 2017-ish. Again, not in the right headspace. And I know I say the same thing in PK when I fell out of that in 2014. But, like, it was a while I was depressed. Like seriously depressed. And, like, I deserve some of it for being, like a dag and, like, just being, like, emotionally immature. But I felt like I needed to be on medicine and I wasn't. And I didn't know how to control my emotions. And, like, I pretty much grew up on YouTube, and I didn't have a father figure. And I know this, woe is me, but, like,
how can I be your
I feel
father
like that
figure?
contributed. I feel like that contributed to, like, some of the things I stated when trolling first started and like, my, attitude. But I'm at the point where it's like
Jordy, nobody cares. Nobody cares about you.
I mean, that's facts. I mean, no one really did care. I mean, if you think about it, Jordy was always, doing the sewer slide baiting and all that shit. And he would go up there with the woe is me's and all that. It was a pity party. It was a massive pity party for Wings of the Redemption when he would stream. He was going through it all. But, when he got on the medication, literally, he had no feeling. He was a zombie. He just he had no emotion. He was very even line, no ups or downs. And, Keem even called him out saying, like, you can't live life like that. You got to be able to feel emotion. That's part of being a human being. But Wings never wanted to do that. He wanted to just be kind of even tempered the entire time and not have any real emotion. But, as the podcast went on, he got off the medication. I don't know if he's back on it now, but there was a point in time where he was off the medication and he was showing emotion going up and down with his waves of emotion, you could say. And, since being with Kelly, obviously he feels emotion and he feels regret. He feels love. He feels care. He feels anger. It comes out of him a lot more since he's been with Kelly.
This is shit that gets you in
video
trouble.
cares.
Well, yeah, they care. Yeah, they want to sit there and sit you crying and crying wine so they can make fun and troll you.
People don't really like that. It's just
they don't. They hate it. Boogie knows this. I mean, at least he says he does.
I mean, Boogie does it too.
Yeah, I know he does. First of all, I like you a lot, Jordy. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
you're fine.
And out of the fact, like Boogie had a hissy fit with you, Tommy, about not wanting to cross these. I'm like, I didn't take anything off the table.
Yeah.
No. Look, I actually like you both. I really do. Right, and I don't think you're the worst guys in the world. But it's like if there's like a fork in the road and one says this is the wrong way and it's on fire and there's an explosion and the other way is just like a clean road, you take the Hellfire and Brimstone every single time.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, because the Hellstar and Brimstone has McDonald's.
Yeah, that's another thing. People don't realize.
That's a good way to put it.
About you, Jordy. How funny you are, how friendly you are. I mean, I was watching our first podcast. There was we're all three of us are having a really good time. You guys like I don't care if the trolls hate. I think you're all right, but I know why they hate you. Yeah. I know why you get this flack.
Because
you didn't even watch June's video. He's so. I want you to thank June for being on, Jordy.
I do. I thank you for coming on. Like, this is what I thought the podcast was going to be. And like, I don't hold any hardship against them. I'm out here. And like, you'll probably get back to you. Like, at some point, I called you June the Coon.
That was funny.
Wow.
And like, that's because my chat was calling you that, and I didn't know that wasn't your name.
That was borderline. I'm not going to say racist, but you know what I mean? Because, that word is used to kind of talk bad about people for being 100% honest. It just is. So, I mean.
So that was your actual YouTube name, but that wasn't any hardship.
Boogie, you want to close on something?
Jordy, I haven't watched some of these videos about you, but actually getting to know the real you. It's so surprising to me because until today, I would have said most of the stuff is completely baseless, but I am beginning to understand a little bit more. What Tommy's saying here is that you are stubborn and bullheaded, even when I think you might be wrong. You definitely, you're not a very pliable person, which is surprising considering how soft and fluffy you are.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, he's always said he's had like authoritative issues. He has issues just kind of going with it. You know what I mean? He wants his voice heard, which I mean, anyone would really want their voice heard. But he's very stubborn when it comes to shit. And we're going to get into that here in a little bit because we're going to get into, like, I think the first time he quit or whatever, that was kind of when they started doing live streams, which we'll get into their first live stream. Because their first live stream was after this when Keem came on. We're going to get into that too. But yeah, Jordy's very much a victim of his own pride. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Anyone could see that.
Well, maybe he has the same thing like you did. We were all three of us were the best of fucking pals when we started this. And that documentary came out. You got a bug up your ass and you took it out on me, right? Maybe because June's here.
Sure,
maybe because June's here. Wayne is making me feel uncomfortable, and we're seeing more.
I'm not uncomfortable at all.
You sure? Come on now.
100%.
He looks like it.
Like I am bullheaded. I will admit this, especially if you play Call of Duty with me. But like, PK is a hill I'll die on.
Oh, fair enough.
It's a hill I'll die on.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I can't speak for you.
Fair enough.
And at the end of the day, I do genuinely, Jordy, I've grown. Even though you beat the living tar out of me, you were getting paid to do it, so don't blame me. But that said, you are a genuinely good person. I'm really surprised. And even with the jokes you've made, even with the things you said and done, even with, I just still think you're a great person. I'm really glad to be your friend. So
I'd like to say this: like, most of the shit I said, you'll hear in a Call of Duty lobby every day of the fucking week.
Oh, I've heard far worse. Yeah, I definitely.
Far worse.
I mean, that's fair. But I will say this: I think Boogie and Wings that maybe even now I don't know. But at some point, I think they really did build a true friendship. I think they truly, really did, and they did care about each other, and they wanted to help each other out. Because I mean, even fucking, even Wings said it. The main reason why he even did this because he wanted to help Boogie save his house, right? I mean, it just kind of is what it is. But all right, I'm gonna pause it really quick. You won't see this in recording, but real quick. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna get into their first live stream, right? This was. You'll see basically Keem the Boomer trying to get it figured out during it and everything. It was a members only stream, but You know, I mean, this was a recorded video that's not members only. Because I showed y'all before on Lolcow Live, all their first shit is members only, so it made it really difficult. But Connor at the time did edit it down to be an actual video itself. So let's go ahead and play the very first live stream.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. Trying to set this up, people. Bear with me. I think I did something wrong.
And audio is super fucking low. I can't.
Can you hear me? It's not supposed to go live. It's been a while since I've streamed on YouTube, guys. I didn't realize I would just be live. I thought I was scheduling this. Bear with me. So listen, we're waiting on the cows. We need to bring the cows to the barn, people. We do. We're waiting for the cows to make a link so I can click on it and they can all be here with you. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be like a farmer episode, right? Because I got some big problems with Wings, Boogie, and Tommy, to be honest, right?
Yeah, so the whole farmers thing obviously didn't happen, right? And he said this was supposed to be like a farmers type thing. Obviously, fucking Turkey Tom, Mudahar, and Nick DiOrio didn't do anything anymore, which the reasons why, I have no idea. But, because that was never really talked about. But yeah, this was literally Keem trying to be a boomer, set up his first stream, and he shits on everyone else for doing all the streams and all that shit, but people tend to forget he had issues in the beginning, especially audio issues too, right? But it is what it is.
Keemstar of David. Keemstar of David. I knew I was going to hear this. All right. Oh, look. Only Use Me Blade text me. Only Use Me Blade has texted me before Wings and Boogie have figured out a way for all of us to get together. This is unbelievable. Okay,
yeah.
I can't use this thing. Okay, bear with me 2 seconds. I just
Even got the Keemstar show stuff at the bottom too, bro.
Fix this on OBS.
At 33% through the Caleb Hammer episode, Boogie, and that doesn't look like you made those taco shells yourself, homemade. Did you go to a store and purchase them with credit card debt?
Yeah, you got to grow.
Yeah, this was definitely interesting.
By the way, I don't think you did a good enough job of promoting the podcast, Caleb. As much which is what I am, I'm winning, Caleb. That guy was unreasonable.
I don't understand why June the King, or whatever his name, our first guest, comes on the show, all right? This fucking virgin-looking loser looks like he doesn't even know the warmth of a woman, all right? By the
warmth. Even Keem said it. The warmth of a woman. I just want to put that out there.
Way.
Well, he's a Mormon. They don't get women.
Yeah. Well, then he should have 2 women, all right? This guy sits here, and he has an archive of Wings of Redemption's life on his fucking computer. He's on
audio is super fucking low for this, by the way. Like, I'm at max here, like all that. It's just low. I'm sorry, guys.
His 3rd documentary of Wings of Redemption, all right? And nobody's bullying him. Why is he not being bullied? Why did he come on? Why did he come on? And why did Boogie, you sit there and cuck and go, yeah, Jude, you make really good videos. He made videos on you too. He made videos on you too.
I'll tell you exactly what. Number one, I said June makes good videos. The reality of it is, your videos are boring as hell, June. And I should have said this.
Yeah, Boogie flip flops, bro. He'll be nice to your face, but shit on you behind your back.
Your face when I had the opportunity, but I'll say it here. Come back on and I'll say it to your face. But your videos are boring as hell. They're about me. They're about Wings of Redemption. Could you pick a more boring fucking topic? Okay, you have no personality. The guy had the personality of fucking wet paint. And Wings, out of anybody who should have been pushing him back that episode, it should have been you. Why the fuck are you not pushing back?
Every time I tried to push back against June the King, Tommy would be like, he's good, Wings. He paints you into a positive light. Talk about the video. The video.
But that's what I'm saying.
Pretending to be sick. He's playing hooky right now. I tell it to Tommy's face.
But that's what I'm saying. All right.
Yeah. Like I said, the audio is hard to hear, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah, fucking Wings was, saying now that June the King's off and then with Keem, they're going to talk all this shit. Tommy's sick. He's fucking, or playing sick, as Wink said. But yeah, man, it's hilarious though. It's like, I'll be nice to your face, but I'm gonna stab you in the back when you turn around.
They're sitting there and they're bullying Wings for not watching the video. Wings, your response should be, I'm not watching your shit. I don't give a fuck about your fucking shit. I don't give a final. You're here right now, and I can't even think of one interesting fucking question to ask you because you're like fucking white bread and butter. There's nothing spicy. There's no taste. There's no flavor about you. You boring motherfucker. That's why you need to fucking obsess your goddamn life about me. And you have the audacity to come here and question me that I didn't watch your fucking video. The only question I have for you is, why are you so fucking obsessed with me? Why are you on my dick? And, I'm sure maybe you said something nice here, maybe something nice there, but if you're making a whole documentary on me, I can guarantee without watching it, most of it is just negative shit, all right? So why are you such a negative person that you want to just talk about negative shit about me? What's going on with your fucking life?
Yeah, so, I can't talk. You also got to think, Keem's had so many fucking rise and fall documentaries about him, it just pisses him off when people do this shit when they really don't know. So the fact that, Wings and Boogie basically were just nice to this dude, they gave him some critiques a little bit here and there. But Keem is just like, why the fuck are y'all just being nice to this dude and not going in on him? Because Keem sees that as content. That would have been content gold for their podcast. Kind of like they did Cyrax a little bit or whatever, you know what I mean? And fun fact, we still haven't seen the Boogie and Chris Chan fucking interview, which I don't think that really happened, if I'm being 100% honest with you. But we'll never know. We'll never know unless it actually does come out. But let's keep this going.
You went in on him, bro. This is your platform. This is the fucking Lolcow podcast. All right, this is Revenge of the Nerds. All right, you got fucking Tom, whatever the fuck his name is. All right, Turkey Tom comes on this goddamn thing. These are fucking nerds. These nerds write essays in school, right? And then they go on YouTube and do their little essays. In 1994, the YouTuber Boogie2988 got popular because he was fat and he landed in a pool. They do essays on YouTube. They're talentless. They are the fucking nerds. You guys are the goddamn stars. When they come in here and act like they're so much better than you, bully them for being losers. Fight back. They're fucking losers.
I'll be honest with you, like, Keem, you are the most interesting of this fucking entire commentary community. The entire commentary community is some of those boring, talentless motherfuckers on the planet. They write video essays. You're 110% correct.
They're doing homework. They're literally on the work
I gotta
today.
kick back and get Keemstar a little bit here. We can't completely tear into every guest we get into because then nobody will come on the show.
Yeah.
No, I mean, they got some guests, but they didn't get who they wanted to, not real lolcows or whatever, right? So, I mean, you could say that people liked it for what it was back then. Some people didn't like it. I'd like some of the episodes, not every single one. I'm not going to be honest with you. The ones I liked the most was when they would do the infighting, you know what I mean? And they would like shit on each other or whatever. I found that comically hilarious. But, I mean, I watched every single episode because I did think it was entertaining back then. Straight up, I did.
Yes, they will. Listen,
it's got to be a fine line.
No, you tear into anyone who shows up on the Lolcow podcast. You fucking give it to them. You want to know why? Who out there is sitting there saying, "I'm afraid of Boogie2988. I'm afraid of Wings." Everybody thinks you're Lolcows, your jokes. No one's afraid of you.
Yeah, you don't want to get marked as like side scrollers 2.0. I mean, like.
Ooh.
Like if we tear into everybody, because like
because of DSP,
we're going to eventually have to get locals on, and if they're afraid,
I disagree with you, Wings. I generally think there should be a platform where you and I finally cut loose. You and I do this thing, and I know because you beat the shit out of me, so I know you do it. Okay, you've got a backbone. You worked your ass over that fight. You beat the shit out of me. Okay, when they are
God, the audio is so low. Jesus.
And if someone's too big of a pussy,
yeah, but what's the incentive? What's the incentive?
The incentive is we make money doing it, and we get to fucking
live
our fucking lives.
What's their
incentive? Ourselves. Aren't you tired of being an ass kisser? Aren't you tired of kissing ass for people that are shitting down our fucking throats?
Yeah, that's rich coming from Boogie. Aren't you tired of being an ass kisser when all he does is kiss Keem's ass constantly, bro? Constantly kissing ass. It was bad.
Are you tired of letting someone like
King, here's the thing.
June the King, hold on, let me finish. Are you tired of letting someone like June the King spend his entire fucking life, make videos about you, destroy your platform, destroy your fucking life, pull you the fuck down, and then sit there and let us suck his? And their incentive at that point would be, okay, maybe they come in, they step in the ring, maybe they win, maybe they lose. At least they're throwing fists, right? That's what this platform could be. This platform could be a place for you and I to throw our fucking fists, and maybe we win the fights, and maybe we lose the fight, but at least we come out fucking swinging. What would be wrong about that?
Here's what's wrong about it, right? And then, like, granted, I agree, June the King is boring as fucking white bread. But the problem I have with this
should have ate him alive. Go ahead. You should have ate him alive.
Some of the people don't have a platform like June the King. Like June the King come on and he would take the beating or whatever it might happens. But like somebody like Cyrax or like Johnny Elbows, they don't really have a platform. Like Daniel Larson's fucking homeless. Like what's his benefit for coming on our show? Like how do we get him other than just paying him an exorbitant fee? Right? Like
I don't want to
kill everybody.
I don't even.
That's one thing too, right? Keem never wanted to pay for any guests. He's like, look, I'm not paying you because you're coming up here and that's promo for yourself because you can talk about what we talked about up on the podcast, right? The only person he ever paid was Flaming Star, which was Boogie Shaman from the documentary, which we'll also get into that one too. But yeah, man, like I saw what Wings was saying here because you can't just shit on everybody because no one else is going to come up. Because if you ask them to come on the show, they'll probably like look at the past episodes of guests and how you treated the guests. So I kind of get what Wings was saying here. But some people it's just too fucking easy, like your Cyrax or Johnny Elbows and fucking if they ended up getting like Nova Online or some shit, that would have been just too fucking easy to shit on, right? But you can't really do that. You got to be graceful with it. Throw your jabs, but be graceful at the same time so you can continue to get other guests. I definitely see what Wings was saying.
To talk about that because I'm not saying attack every single guest, but when you have these people that have made fucking documentary after documentary after documentary after you, fucking go at them, defend yourself. These motherfuckers ain't making documentaries about you doing charity. Do you guys know this? Wings for Thanksgiving drove 2 fucking hours to give kids toys and food and all. No one's doing a documentary on that. No one's doing a fucking documentary on that. Defend yourself. Defend yourself. Defend. All right? You're not alone on a fucking stream with like a Wings 007 sitting there. Like, no, this is your platform. Fight back.
I got 60 of these bitches right here. These are book bags that we're going to be giving to children that need to be adopted. Basically,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So Wings has always done charity. He's definitely done charity work. I'll give him that credit all day long. but no one really ever talks about that because that's nice. Whenever you want to do documentaries on people, normally I'd say it's like 80% negative and like 20% positive, because you got to come out and say a little bit of positive shit about them too, right? But it's not all just straight up like negative shit, because no one, I mean, people would watch that, but you also don't want to be that person that's not considered fair and unbalanced, or fair and balanced, not unbalanced, I should say, but pop off.
I do this all the time during Christmas.
Is June the King
this is what I'm
doing that? Is
saying.
Turkey Tom doing that? Is there anybody
No.
out there
June the King needs to be
doing that? Of course not.
Be writing me a $2,000 check.
I just love, literally, I love how Boogie has this fucking like high horse mentality now that they're not in front of him. You know what I mean? But normally, whenever Keemstar gives him a little pep talk, then he'll go in on people, but he won't do it on his own. At least back then he didn't.
And listen, there's this rumor going on right on the internet, and it's probably not true, but who cares, right? That Turkey Tom's girlfriend cheated on him, right? And he like carved his girlfriend's name in his chest or whatever. And
Oof.
Tommy brings it up and he goes, "Yeah, it was just bullshit." Da, da, da. Why didn't you guys say, "Oh, Tommy, how do you know that? Did you see his chest?" Have Turkey Tom show us his chest then, if it's bullshit, right? Like, why are you letting the people that fucking monetize your life to make money on your life to laugh at you? Why are you not fighting them? I'd hit him with everything I possibly could. I don't care if I fucking lose. I'm gonna give you a black eye at least. I'm giving you a black eye at least.
Like, I had Tom.
Yeah, he's got to remember this whole thing was monetizing the hate. So Keem tried to give them a platform to defend themselves, and obviously Keem was pissed off that Wings really didn't defend himself, right? Kind of the whole entire point of this. And then as live went on, and as guests came on and people shitting on him came on, they did gain more of a backbone. I will say that, but like right now at this point, they really don't.
Tommy bitching at me the entire fucking episode.
Fuck Tommy.
Dude, was bitching at me the entire episode, and like
Then
they gave
fight
me these
Tommy, then yell at Tommy.
questions.
Look at the first couple of episodes.
I did
Look
last
at
episode.
the first couple of episodes. Like I kissed Tommy. Where did that get me?
Yeah.
I left.
So yeah, like, because like I said, this is going to end with the Tommy and Boogie fight. But yeah, like Boogie's already starting up ill will with Tommy right here, and obviously Tommy's not there to defend himself or give him shit back. But that kind of goes back to the narrative of I'm gonna be happy to your face and smile on your face and stab you in the back when you turn around.
Episode I gave Tommy just as much as he gave me. It was entertaining. It was fun. Right? Tommy, talk over Tommy. Scream at Tommy if you need to.
I'm just saying, dude, no more of this shit. I can't stand to tune in because I don't watch the episodes, fans that are watching right now. I don't watch the episodes, right? I purposely don't watch them. I wait until it comes out and I watch it for the first time along with all of you, right? And when that June the King or whatever his name is comes on the show, I was literally Tommy's whispering like, and you guys are like, oh yeah, he makes good videos.
I'm pretty sure Tommy was fucking drunk during the June the King episode. If I'm being honest,
I don't think he was drunk. I just think he was ready to get fellatio.
And then my
wow.
Court, 100%.
My issue with Tommy, and the only reason why Tommy isn't here is because first he wasn't scheduled to be on the show because he's sick, but then he streamed today. And it didn't, for whatever, I think he can't stream after 5 p.m. Is that something like that? Because he's in Germany. So he's like in a completely different, his kids got to sleep or whatever. But I got issues with Tommy too, because like Tommy, the first episode is just going, and I'm Boogie, right? Where I had no problem with it, except for I didn't hear anything from Wings, and I actually didn't even hear anything from Boogie because Tommy kept interrupting, all right? I don't care that Tommy is loud and getting screaming or whatever, but you got to let other people talk too, all right? The fans got to hear everyone's point of view. That was...
Yeah, that's always been the thing with Tommy, like especially during like live streams, they were all four up there. They always said, Tommy interrupt everybody. Tommy would, say all this shit, not let anyone else talk, right? That's always been a criticism. But, when there was a four of them up there, that was fucking gold, in my opinion.
The only point I make, right? So then Tommy goes to me after I complain about him interrupting. Oh, I got to sit back. Then the next episode, he's just barely talking. It's like, what? It's not black and white. It's gray, Tommy. I got so many issues with this fucking show.
I got an issue with you right now because like you got to grow because like you got to understand like Boogie doesn't live stream even though he'd be making a lot more money than normal because he's afraid of what he will do on the live stream because Boogie and myself are guarded. I've spent the last 7 years of my life getting beat down from shit I said 15 years ago. And like I've had my head stuff cut in half. I've had all these other things, and like this whole woe is me. So, but like it's beaten me to be more of a submissive person.
Yeah, but where's that gotten either of us? Explain to me, Wings. Where's that ever gotten us? When has Tuck and our fucking tell done us anything? Like, okay, I have a beef with you too, Keemstar. Why in the I met the love of my life. She's sitting right here. I can see her on her fucking couch. Okay, I've been with this girl for 6 months. It's one of the best relationships I've ever fucking had. And you sick motherfuckers decide you have to try to ruin it by spreading this bullshit lie that she's an 18-year-old girl when she fucking wasn't.
Oh man, this has been going on for too fucking long, bro. Going on way too fucking long.
That I was talking to her when she was 16, 17 years old. You caused all this fucking drama, all this fucking bullshit. You put it in the fucking podcast and shit. Okay? And you know what I did? I kissed your fucking ass. I got on my hands and knees and I begged to make this podcast work. Where did it fucking get me?
Yeah, we saw that shit too. The other thing too, Boogie got to realize talking shit and stirring up shit was for promotion for the podcast so people could go and see your reaction, see your fucking, what you say to people, see the arguments, see the drama. That was all part of the promo for the podcast or, Lolcow Live, whatever you want to call it. But Boogie didn't see that. He just saw people talking shit. shit. He didn't see the bigger picture, right? Because, you know, whenever he crashes out and all that other shit, it just kind of is what it is. But, you know, the first time she was introduced to the world was in the documentary, where fucking Mike Klum sat her down and talked to her, and, you know, she said some shit. It was cringe as fuck. We watched that shit last one. It was so fucking bad, or on the first episode. Yeah, it was so fucking bad. It was just like it was cringe fest 101, sympathy baiting 101. It was bad.
Oh, okay. I'm sick of kissing everybody.
No,
my girl. That's when your girl's human in flesh and not a fucking dog.
Let me explain.
Cartoon figure.
Let me explain how that all happened. All right. First of all, we're getting ready for the fight. So I went and spent money and flew to both of your houses to film you, to make a little promo documentary type thing that's on Drumler. It's amazing. It's better than any documentary that the other commentary weirdos make. It's sick. Anyhow, long story short, when I was there, you told me and kid behind the camera and my girlfriend that you were dating this new girl and she was 18. Now maybe
I told you.
I heard you
I
wrong.
was talking to a 19-year-old girl because she was 19 and we had not started dating yet. I told you I was talking to her. And things might work out. She turned 20 in March, and after she turned 20, we started talking about being serious about it.
Now,
but how the fuck did you get 18 out of that? How the fuck did you get 18 out of that? And why did you start spreading 18?
Can I answer the question? Can I answer the question? So either
Never changes, guys. Nothing ever changes. It's beautiful.
Either I misheard you, misremembered, Brantley misheard you, my girlfriend misheard you. Mike was like not sure what the age was because I confronted him too. And he's like, I don't really remember, right? All right. Maybe that's what happened. Anyhow, I was wrong. All right. But I'm in a private fucking chat and I'm like, wow, Boogie's lying about his girlfriend's age. He told
You're talking about the Tea Party chat, like the infamous Tea Party that everyone knows about or whatever. They've talked about it multiple times. But obviously, what's funny is Keem's talking shit about a lot of the people that are in that fucking Tea Party chat too. That's the funny part about it too. So just throwing that little nugget out there.
I mean, the girl was 18. And then I see the girl looks younger than her age. Would you agree that your girlfriend looks way younger than her actual age?
I don't know.
She does.
I see a 20-year-old woman. That's all I see.
She looks 14 to me.
Look at when you pedophiles look at her and you see a 16-year-old kid or 12-year-old kid. I don't know, but I'll tell you, I look at her and see a 20-year-old woman because she's a 20-year-old woman.
She looks 14 to me. That's all I'm saying. She looks really young. Anyhow,
that sounds like a you problem.
In a private setting, I'm literally saying, well, dude, you know, she told us 18. I think he's lying about his girlfriend's age. Da, da, da. Then it came out that she was actually, at this point, she was 19, right? Then she just turned 20, and you proved that she was 20, and that was it. That was the end of it. But you're going around telling people that I'm lying. All right, I didn't lie.
Well,
all
at
right?
the very least, you were mistaken. You spread misinformation.
Thank you.
And I kissed your ass about it. Where did that get me? The point is that I kissed your ass about it. Where did that fucking get me?
And it's not like I publicly put that out.
Kissing his ass got you doctor money, bro. Let's put it into perspective. So, all right, we're going to play this most watched clip right here, and then I guess we'll watch a little bit of the end, and then we'll move on.
There, it's not like I was publicly saying Brantley did, my girlfriend did, right? And she corrected herself.
She definitely did, yeah.
And I
tweeting about this girl's sexual fucking status. Like, what girl throws another girl under the bus like that? And it's like, oh, she's a virgin. I think she's a virgin. It's like, leave that shit. Why the fuck are you spreading that? I didn't say that shit publicly. I said that privately. I said that, and specifically, I told that to Michael, kid behind the camera, a friend. You happen to be.
Yeah. So here he basically says Desi was a virgin, and Boogie took her virginity. Feel about that however you want to feel about that. A fucking late 40s fucking man Boogie taking a 20-year-old or 19, 20, whatever the fuck she was. She was an adult regardless. But yeah.
Either. Why the fuck are you spreading that shit? That's insane to me.
Wait, she's a virgin. She's a virgin.
I'm a 20-year-old virgin. There you go. You all have a problem with that? That's the life I live. Okay, and you could be doing it too. All right. If you want a 20-year-old virgin, look at my fat fucking body. Look at my fat fucking ass. Look at my fat disgusting fucking face. I 20-year-old virgins. That's what I fucking do. Okay, you could be doing it too if you get off your fucking ass.
Boogie.
Yeah, that's not a flex, Boogie. That's not a flex. I'm sorry, bro.
You took this girl's virginity.
Came from?
You took her.
According to Brentley, I did. According to Brentley, I did.
No. We're asking legitimately. Like, is it yes or no?
According to Brentley, I did. I'll leave it at that. We're asking you the question. Did you? Or did
yeah, Boogie, bro.
No.
Boogie, what the fuck?
According to Brentley, I did. According to Brentley, I did.
This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible.
Anyhow,
whoever's delivering these fucking pizzas on a live stream needs to get your fucking shit together. You're a fucking pussy.
Why? You don't like pizza? You don't like pizza?
They don't pay for it. If they paid for it, I'll eat that shit. I'm not paying for a pizza you all fucking ordered.
Who's in the pizzas?
I don't know. Some fucking incel piece of shit. How about Kiwi Farm? Some pussy motherfucker.
Oh, so his friend.
Fucking what? You left that part out.
What about the throwing the dogs?
Yeah, throwing of animals. You don't remember he raped somebody on the fucking RV trip?
It's about Only Use Me Blade. I mean, that's kind of, everyone knows the story about Only Use Me Blade, but let's skip ahead a little bit.
What's that? I don't even know what that is.
Chelsea Bear is like this YouTuber that has like cerebral palsy. And I stated that I would have trouble dating somebody with like a disability. And for some reason, they're trying to paint me out like this total piece of shit because of that. Because I said that
I mean,
you couldn't share like the distribution of labor. Like you couldn't like take turns washing dishes, feeding the dog.
Bro, come on, Wings. He couldn't look. I wouldn't date a paraplegic because you couldn't share the distribution of labor. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro? What is this shit, Wings? I can't, bro. That sounds so bad, bro. That sounds so bad.
Is how did I find her channel? I found her channel through YouTube Shorts in the algorithm. What else do you want to know?
Wait, Boogie, are you hearing this?
What?
He wouldn't date a woman with palsies, cerebral palsy, because she couldn't help with the house chores.
Oh, cerebral palsy. Sorry.
At the end of the day, we all have preferences, right?
I'm just saying, like,
girls, and you just don't want the guy that vibrates.
That's bad, bro. That is so bad.
Like, for example, like you're picturing somebody with cerebral palsy, like really, like with physical deficiency. She's not really there. She's like very high level active.
I love how he's just so fucking serious. Keem's just losing his shit, and Boogie's just trying to keep up. It's fucking beautiful, bro.
Brandon,
you are disabled yourself, Wings.
I'm disabled.
I don't see you out there fucking lifting trucks every day. I don't see you out there fucking. You're not working. Are you carrying your half load in the house?
I'm not dating this because she can't take out the trash.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm a little lazy.
That's funny as shit, bro. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's funny.
This bitch is doing more than you are, Wings, and you're.
Keeps losing his shit, bro.
I don't Jesus. Boogie.
I said you're okay. You're telling me you're able-bodied, but this one with cerebral palsy is still doing more than you are.
No,
Is that what you're telling me?
I didn't say that. I'm not
It just
using that as
sounds-
an example. That's the example they wanted to ask about. But the whole thing is like I'm made out to be this piece of shit because like I wouldn't date a woman with a disability strictly because
Everybody has their preferences, but that's a dumb.
Wait, Wings. What disabilities are you willing to accept? All right, cerebral palsy, not it. Nope. Are there any that you would accept?
Oh, let's see. I mean, like.
This is like.
What about a droopy eye?
If a girl was like in a wheelchair, I wouldn't like automatically push them out the dating pool. Be like if they had a nice personality and stuff like that.
Is cerebral palsy the one where you like your hands always jerking and stuff? Because that could have its advantages.
It's muscle dystrophy. It's like where you can't control all the muscles in your body.
Bro.
Nerve disease.
This went downhill so fucking fast. I'm gonna cut it there. So yeah, man, that was the very first live stream. That was the very first live stream. So they move in to Desi cheated on him. So if y'all have ever seen the fucking Trap Daddy, right? If you ever heard them mention Trap Daddy before or anything about Trap Daddy, that's the dude that Desi was cheating on Boogie with. And so this basically kind of came out in an episode, and this was like, I think when was this? Fucking about a month or so out. Yeah, this was in January. Yes, this was about a month later. Because like I said, I'm just showing this kind of how the podcast kind of went up. You know what I mean? The shit they talked about, like major events in the show's history and all that shit. But yeah, this was basically the whole entire thing of Trap Daddy getting introduced. Because Trap Daddy was trying to basically, make it in there. He wanted to box Boogie at some point. It's fucking dumb and shit or whatever. But let's get into that. Let me get to where I need to get to. All right, here we go. Right here. All right, let's get it.
A Reddit post. Hello, my name is Trap Gambino, Trap Daddy MMA on IG. Ironically, I came into a bit of fame from being a Lolcow who eventually made it on the Dr. Phil show. The subject that I'm posting about is Boogie and his girlfriend. For the last 2 months, I've been manipulating Desi and getting closer with her. We've been Snapchatting and talking sexually for a while. I wanted to continue this and see how far I could take things, but now I feel like the podcast is needing a guest. This might be a perfect time for me to come on and ask Boogie some questions, as well as show proof that I've been talking to Desi. I also have some interesting things that she shared with me about Boogie that I would like to talk about. Obviously, this stuff could be fake, but bro's like posting screenshots of him and Desi snapping. What is this? So we're gonna call Boogie. Let's figure this out.
Boogie,
yeah. So this was a whole thing. I don't think this was fake personally. I think that this was just kind of a storyline that got built up and kind of went out of proportion. But I do think this was real. Personally, I do think this was real. But let's continue, because this is Trap Daddy of all fucking people. He was basically like a nobody, and he was on Dr. Phil, yes, but he wasn't like relevant like in the YouTube game, to be honest. So, but maybe it was just a dude to try and get at Boogie and yell or start some controversy and shit. But anyways, let's get into it. If y'all haven't seen this, again, this is the introduction to Trap Daddy to Lolcow Live.
You say you walk around with Desi's like ID in your pocket?
I mean, yeah, I did that one time.
Do you not check her phone?
No, I don't check her phone. What about her phone?
A guy on the subreddit is claiming that he is texting your girl.
Well, he's definitely not. So that's crazy.
He's got her Snapchat and everything up there, and he goes by Trap Daddy Gambino.
Hey, I got that shirt. Sorry.
trap.
Oh, that's a clout chasing guy's been trying to fight me for a while. Yeah, he's just starting.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
some bullshit. That's some crazy.
Are you sure? Because he's been talking to her on Snapchat. He's got pictures of it.
Yeah, I promise you he doesn't. You can Photoshop whatever you want. You know, he can probably Photoshop whatever he wants.
He's talking to your girlfriend. He's showing us the combos.
Yeah, I'm sure that he thinks he is.
Since you don't know what's going on, why don't you ask Desi in real time if she knows?
Well, she's currently busy. She must be off s***ing him, all right? Well, hey, hold on a second. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna go talk to Desi about this cheating. I need to get the bottom of that real quick. I'll be right back.
Here's the difference.
But bring her to the mic. Don't mute it.
Yeah, bring her to the mic for sure. Wait, shh, be quiet.
Seriously, are you talking to somebody else? What are you talking to him about? He's claiming you're cheating on him. That you're s***ing. Is that a thing?
No. I'm not sexting him.
I mean, how do you do? No, I'm not sexting him. That is a little performative, but I don't know. Well, you'll see. You'll see.
He knows I'm with you.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
What are you guys talking about? Can we talk to Desi for a second? Since she's
Sure.
here?
Bring her in.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit upset right now. Okay, so who is Trap Daddy MMA? Tell everybody who that is. Tell me who Trap Daddy MMA is.
Somebody who's trying to, I guess, box and lose weight. I don't know. I don't know the guy.
And you're talking to him?
I'm not talking to him.
Have you talked
He'll
to him?
message me, but I'm not like.
Have you talked to him at all?
I've answered it. I've messaged back.
Oh, where?
Instagram.
Well, you are talking to him on Snap?
Yes.
He's added your Snap? Do you have
Ooh.
2 snaps?
I don't have 2 snaps.
Yeah, because Snapchat it automatically deletes the messages, and if you send like media, it automatically deletes it. Again, there's no reason fucking grown ass men should have. It's I mean, obviously Keem does drama alert on Snapchat, but if you're just like some weird fucking dude and you're getting on Snapchat fucking like at my age or what, it's a little weird, bro. A little weird.
Snaps.
He's claiming he's got a different Snap.
Well, that's a lie.
He doesn't have your actual Snap.
That's a fucking lie then.
Wait, who are you talking to?
I was talking to him. I guess I'm not. I don't know.
What do you talk to him about? Because he claims he's sexting you.
I don't know.
Wait, in this podcast.
And he's that guy who keeps trying to fight me, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to get Keemstar to notice him.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Trap Dad. You got Keemstar to notice him. You wouldn't cheat. Tell these people you wouldn't cheat.
Wait, why don't we just look at the messages?
Bring me your phone. Let's look at your Instagram message.
By the way, if Boogie's playing a game, that's on his end. It's not on me and Wings' end.
Yeah, so there's a whole big thing like Boogie playing video games during streams. If you looked at his Discord during the live streams, he would have like some random game playing, and that was a whole big thing for like a day. It wasn't that serious.
Playing a game. I'm talking to a girl.
Okay.
I don't think this is fake.
There's literally no messages here.
He changed he changed the setting to that. A pizza. But literally.
Bro, what, is that Instagram?
I can't with the pop socket,
What
bro.
about your Snap? I'm bringing up your Snap.
It's quick delete.
I mean, she's only got 4 people in her Snap. I'm not going to show you her Snap. There's only 4 people here.
And one of them is him, Boogie?
No, there's a bot on here. Then there's my friend Emily. Then her friend from back home. And then me.
Emily Saxton. Her and Desi tried to do that show together, and it didn't work out. That's funny. They were talking even back then, fucking 2 years ago. It never even worked out. That's kind of funny now in retrospective when you think about it.
I sent something in Discord. Click that link and see what Desi thinks about it.
What do you think of that? Have you ever seen those words? Has he sent that to you?
Yeah.
He sent this to you.
Wait,
He said as friends. He apologized because he said that was.
It says, if you ever want to add me, she says, heck yeah, I do. Yeah, we'll talk about this later. Take your phone. We'll talk about it.
The Boogs, this has happened to me. This whole like a dude jumping into your girl's DM.
Oh yeah, that dude. That won't really nothing there or whatever. But let's so they go through it or whatever. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, there was messages. You can get them from him if he's got them.
Block that motherfucker again. Thank you, baby. She volunteered to do that. How you mean?
I think this is a good idea to help chat because everyone's saying fake. This is our fucking main group chat, by the way, which I'm just gonna expose. Fuck it. All right. Do you see this? Here you go. This is all the way to yesterday. This is all. I probably fucking leaked something now, but I just wanted to let you guys know nothing
really got leaked. By the way, I went there and paused it. Nothing really got leaked.
I think I just fucking leaked a bunch of shit I shouldn't have though.
No, who cares?
You might have leaked her fucking Snapchat.
Well, thanks for drawing attention to it. I don't draw attention to it. People.
Yeah. So this is that dude, real quick. Well, yeah, morning after kill.
Here, should we bring him on?
Bring him on.
This is the dude that was in like Kelly's messages, and basically there was like a video, or like he had pictures of Kelly like in bed or whatever, not nude or whatever, but just her saying that. And then there was a picture that was sent of Kelly's hand, and it looked like some nut. I'm just gonna be flat out honest. Like Kelly was taking care of herself, and he had it or some shit, right? Whatever. And that the validity of that, I don't think ever really got confirmed. He claimed it was real. They said it wasn't. Whatever. But just for transparency's sake, right? We'll watch that for a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, morning after kill. What's going on, bud?
Yo,
my first question for morning after kill.
Hold on.
Wait.
Long time no see, Keemstar. It's been a real long time, man.
Yeah.
Battle cam days. How's it go?
I know you, and I know it's way
We
back.
used to be on of how much of a loser you are.
Oh, yeah, you might be a dumbass. Okay, but let me talk you through a little something, okay? Yeah, I lost my mind in 2018, 2019, did some up shit. But then Keemstar clued me in on something. My bubble had burst, my YouTube bubble had burst, and if I wanted to stay relevant, I was going to have to turn heel. You remember we had this conversation, Keemstar?
Yeah.
I was going to have to turn heel just like wrestling. If I want to be relevant, I'm going to have to learn to be hated. So I have done a bunch of shit, most of it fake, for the purposes, and you're one of the dumb motherfuckers that believes it. I'm superior to Boogie because of the fake that I believe because I fucking stupid. Don't be that fucking guy.
So you're like the one that doesn't have like a 9-page Reddit and Kiwi Farms post about.
Of course I do, and it's mostly made up shit. It's mostly a bunch of me and Keemstar scripted, dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you gotta live the rest of your life again.
Yeah, so he's admitting here that a lot of the heel shit he's done has been scripted, and he admitted that right there, right? What's changed, guys? What's almost said chat, but I'm not live. What's changed, guys? Really nothing.
Oh, you gotta live the rest of that life with your voice.
Let me get this straight. You're such a pathetic loser that you would let somebody make a 2-hour documentary, make it you look out to be one of the most pathetic people on YouTube in the history of YouTube.
Yeah,
for
also,
a couple $1,000.
Hulk Hogan turned skills.
Go get a job.
Hulk Hogan turned heel, and Macho
You ain't
Randy
making Hulk
Savage
Hogan
turned heel,
money.
and Jake Snake turned heel. It's
You
called turning
ain't
heel.
making
Naming
Hulk
wrestlers.
Hogan money.
Check my bank account. We'll see if it's bigger than yours, son.
Bro, you are literally
Check my bank account. We'll see if it's bigger than yours, son.
every month on your channel. Hey, guys. I really
Every
have
month.
a
Yeah, that
real
one time in
problem.
November when I found out I had cancer. You're
Right.
right. I did ask for help when I found out I had
Oh,
cancer.
boo-hoo, I got
bully
cancer.
him.
Yeah, we watched that
Bully
video
him.
too.
Bully the guy with
Look at
cancer.
the
Bully
fat
the guy
that's
with
gonna be on
cancer.
my body.
I have
It's gonna
to.
be
I have to.
for.
Yeah, no one cares. So they kind of go into it or whatever, and then let's get into Trap. No, this ain't. Hold on, who's this? Oh, yeah, that's Trap Daddy. But yeah, let's go and get into that.
You fight. You can't fight, bro. You literally threw a Superman punch off your back fucking foot. As soon as that would have happened, I would have clapped you right in the.
You realize
on your head.
burns through that same punch.
Those are my wings in fucking dipshit boxing. I mean, it's
against Marvin Margulis Hagler, right? And he's
Are you fucking UFC?
he does some shadow boxing. That's actually pretty funny.
Some shadow boxing. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Look how fat that dude is, bro.
Okay, what? 5,
Some bitch looks like Nova Online in 20 years, bro.
4,
look at those little T-Rex
3,
arms.
2, 1, and gassed. Oh, he's got a little bit left in the thing.
Oh man, he's gonna come over here fucking sweating again. He's gonna have some sweat.
Bro, look how fat this
he's got a
fucking
little
dude
bit
is,
left in
bro.
the thing.
Oh man, he's
Imagine him and Wings fucking boxing, bro. Wouldn't that be it'd be hilarious, but it'd probably be a travesty if we're being honest with each
gonna come
other.
over here fucking sweating again. He's gonna have some sweat in his brow.
Oh, that's
It's a good thing he is missing a tooth so he can put a straw in his mouth, suck some water.
Well, guys, we're going to get into it right now because we're about to get a hold of the guy that has been in the DMs with Boogie's girlfriend. Morning Reddit that you in fact
This is Trap Daddy. This is the man, the myth, the legend himself.
are in the DMs with Boogie's girlfriend kicking game.
Yes, I did, and I am.
Well, can you tell us about that? Like what?
Yeah,
what's
I'm
being
real
said?
curious.
So after I seen Boogie and Wings fight, I've been wanting to fight these guys for a while now. I got a little bit of a following. I've been on TV. I've been in the internet forums for a while now. I've been a personality. So I figured this was a good chance to get on a big stage. And so I started DMing Boogie. I started commenting on his stuff, trying to, weasel my way in there. And it wasn't happening. The dude was ignoring me. So I figured I'd go after the weak link.
I told you the truth, which is the same thing I'm going to tell everybody. You got to at least be on Wings' level before I'm going to fight you because I'm not going to fight somebody for free. I need to get paid.
So I figured I'd go after the weak link and weasel my way in. So I started DMing Desi. She started DMing me back, and I figured, ooh, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
And, I used some manipulation tactics. I got into her Snapchat, and let's just say things went hand from there.
Hold up. What was your manipulation tactic? What is that?
The fuck
you
you
use?
I've manipulated my way into everything.
No,
I've
you're
manipulated my way to be
being
on this
broad.
podcast.
Like, what tactic did you use to manipulate her to get to the Snapchat?
You want me to give away my game?
Yeah, give us a taste. Give us a taste.
So it didn't
His internet is trash, by the way.
take much, man. It didn't take much other than complimenting her, telling her, trying to relate to her, telling her that I'm, going.
I mean, let's just be flat out honest, man. If a girl is willing to go with Boogie at this stage, well, really at any stage, especially being that young, you're going for that old of a man and all that shit, it probably doesn't take much. It really probably doesn't take much. And I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just being an honest person right now. I probably really don't take too much.
Going through bad things like she is too, and I understand how she is, and she doesn't belong in this big crazy world.
Boogie. He might be telling the truth. He trauma bonded with her. He trauma bonded with her.
No, this is how I
There
know
you
he's
go.
lying because you start telling this girl how pretty she is. She don't want to hear it. Okay. She
I mean, like,
told she's been pretty since she was 12 years
Yeah, she wants to hear, damn you, an ugly ass bitch. Damn you ain't got no curves. Damn you skinny as shit. Damn you looking malnourished. Damn you can't do nothing. I need to be your father figure and teach you how to do everything. Do you want to come date me? That's what Boogie's basically saying right now. Like, come on, bro.
No, she don't need to hear that. She shuts down.
Every girl
Like,
hears that.
yeah. So I know you're lying right there.
Every girl hears how
That
pretty she is.
conversation's over at that point. Because if you tell a pretty girl she's pretty, then you ain't got game. Because that's not what you do. That's not what you do.
Boogie's right about this. Boogie's 100% right about this.
Okay.
Anyway, so I figured this was a good opportunity for me to fight Boogie. I wanted to make him fight me. I was gonna do it one way or another. So I started Snapchatting her. The Snapchat started getting a little bit more spicy. We started calling each other sexy. That was the first step. I figured it goes by step, guys. So first you started.
His internet connection is trash. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but he's like blocky and like motherfucker probably got 56K or DSL or some shit.
You start commenting on a girl's page. Sheila starts, liking your shit. You like her shit. You DM each other. You might take that to Snapchat. You might take Snapchat to text, which it was going there. And then, so we started Snapchatting each other. The Snapchat started off PG-13. And then we started calling each other sexy. And then we started, I don't know if I want to say this.
Were you sexting?
Say it. Go ahead, say it.
Were you sexting with Boogie's girlfriend?
Kind of. So we were close to maybe making plans for her to come out here to Vegas.
If you have on your phone any pictures of Desi, anything that went back and forth, did you screenshot anything? Is there any proof that you could just show your phone and show us some evidence?
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
So I can't really screenshot stuff on that shows the people that you screenshotted it. So I didn't really get that, but I did get I got some DMs and stuff I could maybe show.
Did you see her naked? 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 Did you see her naked though? Did you see her naked?
No, I planned on it. And if I kept this going,
I can't, bro. Yeah, so it's he's just trying to stay relevant at this point, trying to get some type of clout from this shit. Keem's like, what the fuck? Wings is trying to talk Boogie off the cliff, and Boogie's just doing his normal, I never did fucking spiel right here.
And I definitely could have. If I kept this going, she would have been in Vegas with me.
Here's how I know you're full of shit, okay? Number one, she ain't flying to Vegas for you and nobody else, okay? All right. Secondly, oh my God.
If you let me talk, I'll tell you exactly why.
No, let me talk. You have 5 minutes. I get 1 minute. Okay. You got 5 minutes. I got 1 minute. You don't even know this girl. The way you're talking, everything you said couldn't have been more wrong. You are in the opposite land. You'd have to be fucking Bizarro Superman to land a girl the way you're talking. I don't believe you got a girl, much less my girl. Jesus Christ, man. I've known this girl.
And it also came out that he's married, and I guess there's something up with his wife or whatever, and like she allows him to do whatever he needs to do to satisfy his manly needs, I guess is the best way I can put it. But that came out later on, and basically people just said he was a piece of shit for doing that. But the way I see it is, if that is true, and him and his wife has some sort of agreement that, if she can't perform as a woman because of whatever needs or whatever her medical issues are, if she allows him to do that, then that's between them. It ain't between nobody else. But that did end up coming out later on. I don't know if it was in this episode or maybe a later episode.
For a year. I know what it takes to talk to her. I know what she likes. You couldn't be further from it, son.
Okay. I got an idea. Boogie, are you okay with having Desi coming on and confronting this man and what he's saying?
Let me talk to her about it, okay?
But can she just wear the headset, actually sit in the chair, actually talk?
You guys really want to do that to this girl?
I'll ask her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're the one who's doing it to the girl with your fucking lies and bullshit. So let's go. What's your blow your ass out?
See something.
I feel bad. I do. I feel bad. But you know what? He's starting to annoy me. So now I'm done with the playing along. I'm about to start saying the real truth, man. Me and this girl was really about to meet up here in Vegas. My wife brought up a great point. So a night after me and Desi was snapping all spicy, happened to be the same night that Boogie got on the Lolcow podcast. The night after, Boogie got on the Lolcow podcast talking about he just got some sex. And I'm just wondering what got her all steamed up to get ready for Boogie after she got out the back.
Yeah, that's, it was kind of like whatever. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. So just to kind of, help it out. But what's this?
You calling me a motherfucker?
Gave her.
Okay.
You don't want to try to get a 20-year-old girl drunk so she'll fuck your wife, you loser.
No, listen. I'm trying to get her drunk.
I gave her a drop.
So I can get something on camera to make you mad at me so we can fight.
Well,
that's all I want. Honestly, I just want to break her heart. I know she's mad at me.
Yeah, nothing really ever came of this. It just kind of is what it is. But that was another, hot moment in the in Lolcow Live when that whole big thing was happening. So moving on here. This is when Wings quit for the first time. That was another major event. That was when was this? This was in the end of January. So we're moving into 2024. So yeah, this was in the end of January where Wings was going to quit. And again, this was a live stream, and this is the edited version or whatever. And they end up confronting Wings about it. and he basically kind of gets in his feelings pretty damn bad. Tommy is actually on this one too, so let's get into it.
Almost 300,000 views. It was like trending on Twitter. Wings is.
So real quick, Wings quit Lolcow Live. Boogie left the internet for personal reasons. Tommy C has spoken in chat for days. The editor has LOL. Keem made this tweet. Yeah, so I'm seriously done with being called a pedophile every stream. Yeah, I'm quitting. Jordy left. Connor, bruh. And then that was it.
Getting almost 300,000 views. It was like trending on Twitter. Wings is pretty upset that, well, I'm going to let him speak for himself. Took some convincing to get him on the show, but I actually got him to agree to come on today to see if maybe we can
This was 100% real, by the way. This was not staged. This was real.
Resolve this issue. But before I call Wings, there's something I gotta talk about. Right? There has been this campaign going around saying that Keemstar has ruined the show. Keemstar is forcing drama. I don't know what that means. You know, it all started with people saying things are faked and staged when Boogie was.
Yeah, that's been going on for a long fucking time. People have been saying it's scripted and fake.
Crawling on the ground wasn't staged, wasn't fake. No part of that was fake. The girlfriend cheating thing, right? We got bombarded with this is fake, this is scripted, this is staged. No, it wasn't. We seen a Reddit post and we're like, we need to get that guy on the show, find out what's true, right? Obviously, if there is an interview or whatever that I think is going to be entertaining, I'm gonna do it. Like, the show's got to be entertaining, right? The whole point of Lolcow Live isn't so a bunch of guys that are Lolcows can sit around and circle jerk. No, this is supposed to be a place for some of the haters, some of the detractors to have their say, to confront some of these guys. What to do now? Is he ghosting me? He agreed to come on.
Yeah, so Wings basically saying, fuck you, I'm not coming on. That's kind of the whole thing.
It wasn't clickbait. I got text conversations with Wings. He's
Your call has been forwarded.
Okay. All right. Calling Boogie. Man, what if history is actually repeating itself? I'm not convinced that Wings is off the show. All right? I'm really not. I'm thinking that I can have a conversation with Wings and that this can be resolved. I'm just not. Wait.
Look how fat Boogie was, bro. Look at just how fat he was back then. He's lost so much fucking weight. I'm going to skip forward because they just talk about it a little bit. Nothing crazy. And then Tommy C comes on. He's fucking half asleep. You can tell he's tired as shit, especially because of the time change. And then when does Wings come on? Oh, yeah, that was then. I won't play this shit real quick because it's the most replayed. Let's see what it is.
It's from Brandon. Brandon Talks on Twitter. He said it's not about money. Bro, what the fuck? Ah, dude.
Oh, yeah, this is Wings.
Bro, I'm being controlled by Wings of Redemption. It feels like a troll at this point. Like, what is this shit, dude? Come on, bro. I'm so mad. I'm getting heated. Like, I'm getting angry. I think I get him to come, and I think he's coming in, and he's not even home. Does this look forced to you? Is it forced? You try, any one of you.
King Crash Shout's always fucking entertaining, bro.
Saying forced drama. Try to do my job. Try to make this show a reality. Try to deal with these assholes and see if there isn't drama every single day. Fuck you.
The Crash Shouts are beautiful, always from King. They're always great.
I'd like to thank Richard's 445 for $5. Thank you very much.
I don't know why that got me. I'd like to thank Richard's a PDF for the $5.
Subscribe, become a member.
What do you do, bro?
Oh God, it was worth it just to watch Keemstar himself. It was so worth it.
Yeah.
Even if this is the end of the show, even if it ended right.
It's been the end for a very long time. All right, so Keem comes back. He gets him on the phone.
Coffee will never get back to sleep.
Who is this?
It's the best part of Wings.
Kelly.
Oh, it's Kelly?
Yeah.
Kelly, what's going on? Why is he not coming on?
I was supposed to tell you that there is no happy medium. That's it. That's what I'm supposed to tell you.
Kelly, come on. Well, he's got to come on to talk about it.
Dude, I told him he needed to go.
We have 6,000 people here, Kelly. Come on. Kelly, can you convince
Yeah, they got 6,000 back then.
him?
Dude, like, I don't think you understand there is no happy medium because, dude, his trolls, I don't like talking about that.
Yep. So, Wings a my way or the highway type of person. So Wings finally made it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the one, the only Jordy Jordan.
God, this was the heyday of Lolcow Live. It was so fucking good when it was this, man. God, it was amazing.
Hello. Jordy, thanks for joining us.
Okay, so the stream did hear through the phone, but like, I gotta better understand it. I understand the Reddit, okay? As far as the Reddit goes, we need more moderators on the Reddit. And stuff like that needs to be taken down. Can you better explain the Reddit and how you want to see the Reddit?
100% I can explain it. Let me start with a story, right? I was playing Rainbow Six one day. You're familiar with Rainbow Six? It doesn't matter if you're familiar with it. It's a video game, right? The video game. I was playing.
Got tired Tommy looks, bro. I kind of felt bad. Obviously, because of the time change, I kind of felt bad for Tommy.
And I was playing by myself off stream, and a guy joins my session, and he starts harassing me, saying all the standard stuff. And I defend myself. I go, "Hey, man, I hope your mother dies while she's sucking a dick." This is what I said to this man.
Yep.
And I lost $70,000 because I said that. I lost that because Twitch at the time had an off policy program that if somebody records you doing something that's not valued by Twitch off their site, they can use it against you. So I lost my.
We all know this story.
My Twitch partnership, a 10-year one there. That partnership was signed when it was Justin TV. That's how far back it was. It was older. My partnership thing was older than Twitch itself. I've lost numerous, probably tens of thousands of dollars through sponsorships and stuff like deals that just doesn't want to happen. I have no ability to use stuff like Stream Elements, Streamlabs, and things like that. And all this is propagated by the stuff that you're wanting to let run rampant in chat because you want another 30 or 40 viewers because it's only.
Yeah. So Wings' whole argument here was, Keem was basically just kind of letting everything go. There was no real moderation. People could say whatever the fuck they wanted to say because Keem was all about let people say it, just let it out because it's just more promo for the channel. Keem wanted all the hate to come. Keem wanted all of that because it was more viewers. There was more donations because the hate donos were running rampant back then, especially on Wings, right? Especially in the beginning. So a lot of that Keem was seeing was, dollar signs, which, it makes sense from a business standpoint. I get it. It's like, you've been dealing with this shit. Why not make money on it instead of all these troll channels making money on it? Wings is like, I don't give a fuck. I've been dealing with this shit for a long fucking time. You really haven't dealt with what I dealt with. I want it gone or I'm out, right? And Keem's like, but that's not it because that's kind of killing the entire premise of the show, which was monetizing the hate. But, it is what it is.
30 or 40 viewers that are doing this, right? Because these people... You might look at a video and be like, oh, there's 7,000 people that watch this video. No, there's not. There might be 7,000 people that clicked on the video, but that's because they'll take it and they'll put it on like, you're a giant piece of shit. This guy's a total. And every other thing they can put it on. And they'll also bot views. I've asked for weeks, and you can call me a liar if you want, if you think I'm telling you anything that's a lie. I've asked for weeks. Yo, this has to stop. This has to stop. We can't give these guys a platform. And because of that, we'll never have a sponsorship on Lolcow unless these guys are drowned out and smothered.
You had Meta
These
PC.
are incels. These are people that, even their father struggles to love them, right? If a good Samaritan was to walk into the world, his job would be to put on a cape and kick all these guys' daddies in the nuts so they can't reproduce ever again. Right? Like these are the type of people that need to go away.
That was a good one.
The code red, the one you don't want, is give me control of moderating it.
Ooh.
Because I will put people in place that will moderate it. It's like the moderator, you have like one moderator right now, and they got swamped instantly. They got rookie numbers. Like any moderator on my stream could have handled the stream tonight with ease.
You're gonna moderate everybody that just insults you, or you're gonna moderate like them constantly calling you over and over again?
Yes, that was a whole big thing too, right? It's like, what level of moderation do you want, Wings? Do you want, it's like, hey, Pepsi Pimp banned, or Wendy's Chili banned, right? That's what they thought. Wings was like, I don't give a shit about that. It's the other stuff. So, it's just kind of one of those things of how much power does one man really need as far as like moderation in a Lolcow fucking chat, right? Where the whole entire point was to shit on these dudes. That was literally the whole entire point, and they know that, and they know what they signed up for, and they agreed to it because they knew it would eventually bring in money. And you can look at Keem's face right here. He's just fucking over it. Wings is fucking over it. Boogie's, lost. Tommy's half asleep, and Wings is like, fuck with me and find out. But, it's just, the golden era of Lolcow, bro. The golden era.
Everybody's concern is if they're gonna insult you, you're gonna have to be able to deal with it.
I don't care about being insulted.
I just want to say, Wings, there are so many videos on YouTube, right, where there's clips of you saying, quit bringing up my KD or you're getting banned, right? Like just
Okay, I don't give a shit about that.
But silly stuff that you've banned people
That
on
is
your personal
true.
stream. So my fear is that anyone that doesn't like you is going to get banned off this show. That's my fear.
That's why I didn't bring up like me moderating it, and that's why I was like, hey, here's what I want, fix it. And like all the effort that you put toward it was to ban 6 words and ignore the subreddit completely.
Okay, well, I don't really know how to.
And then you automatically took that, like, because I stated to you specifically, like, when the subreddit and the chat is released, I'll come on, and you took that as me agreeing to come on. That was a you bad.
Wings.
Like,
As far as the Reddit, I got to find somebody to moderate the Reddit. I don't even know really how to do it. Like, I just hid the boogie thing that you were complaining about. I figured out how to hide it, but I don't know how to.
Now, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question with this. Like, do you think it's a good look for Lolcow podcast to have Boogie's video there pinned for a month?
Look, I look at the internet way different than you guys, right? Any views, any interactions is good, negative or positive.
Yeah, but you're not having assault rifles put in your face for it. I am.
It's not like Keem's never gotten swatted.
Yeah,
right.
you've ever gotten swatted.
I mean, like all of us have gone.
I'm sounding drunk. It's not like Keem's ever gotten swatted. You know what I mean? They've dealt with it, and fucking Keem's like, "You got me there, buddy," straight up. But that was the whole big argument back then, especially, right? Was, how much hate are we going to put up with? What is the line we're going to draw? And I wasn't a mod yet at the time, but at one point, Keem basically had like the mod team for the Discord, the same as the Reddit, the same as the YouTube chat. I think that lasted all of like 2 weeks, but whatever. And then we had split up, who was going to do what, because it was just a lot of work. And even back then, we had like the Ban World chat in the Discord, which was the worst fucking mistake ever. Like that Ban World chat was terrible to fucking moderate, bro, because it was gifted members and a lot of trolls and shit, and fucking just fucked up people would be in there saying the dumbest shit, and it was bad. It was really bad for a while, but it is what it is.
Through a certain amount of shit.
Yeah.
I would admittedly, you guys more than me, but come on now, you're not the only guy in the world that goes through this.
How about this? All right, as far as the channel goes, we will implement one of your moderators.
Implement 2 of my moderators and let me pick the words to be banned.
Within reason. Within reason.
Yeah. I'm not. You think I'm going to go extreme? You think I'm going to extreme? I love the controversy. I love when somebody comes in and calls me fat or like have some kind of accusation. Like I said before, like the thing with Flaming Star, like that's good content. Right?
Do you even know what happened to Flaming Star?
I do, because Boogie filled me in weeks ago. But I was
okay. So 2 moderators within reason as far as the blocked words. Like, I'm not blocking the word fat, right? I'm not blocking the word Pepsi, right? Like, within reason. As far as
YouTube lets you block phrases. For example, like you can block like the age of consent, and neither age of or consent will be blocked. They have to go in that order.
They kind of went back and forth.
I don't know how any of this is going to result in people
wasn't
stopping the swatting and ATF stuff.
It's not. If they wouldn't be Lolcows if this worked.
Yeah, that's not going to.
No. Like here's the thing.
Yep. So that was a whole big controversy. I mean, obviously they worked it out, and it ended up not really happening, but it is what it is. So we're getting into here where, Wings tried to get them banned, according to them, evidently. And this is when Tommy and Wings fucking went at it. Like Tommy and Wings like really went at each other with this one. And let me see something really quick. Really, really quick. All right, yeah, we're good. All right, we're good. All right, yeah, so Wings has had it at this point. This was about a week later. This is early February. Wings had basically had it because I guess shit that he wanted to change really didn't change, and fucking him and Tommy like went at it, bro. And fucking this is Wings quitting again, and he streamed on his personal channel during the show and all that shit. It was fucking crazy, fucking crazy. Let's get into it.
Me a mod.
Here we go. Wings. We already talked about this.
No. Here's what's happening. You either make me a mod or I leave.
We had a deal a week ago.
The deal sucks. You said 78 hours. It's been 78 hours. Make me a mod or I leave.
Hold on. Can we get Tommy in here? Can we get Tommy in here? Okay. No. Did you just
pissed off, bro?
See what happened, Tommy? He came in here. He came in here, said, "Make me a mod or I leave," and he left. I apologize. We are in members only chat.
So one thing about Boogie that I hated, bro, was that little string of hair right there. Whenever he got mad, it would fucking dance on his fucking forehead. That shit it was annoying. It's like he did it on purpose because he knew what was happening. Like he saw himself on camera. He just kept fucking shaking his head to make it shake. It was really fucking annoying.
Just so we can...
little shit like that just pisses me off. Like, I don't know what it is. My brain hones in on it. It just pisses me off.
We can have this conversation and hopefully things get fixed. All right, Wings, get back in here. I can't believe we're dealing with this 2 weeks in a row. I will say this. I'm sick of this little game that we're playing because of this. You can't do this. You're like ruining the show. He's gonna sit there and say, well, look at all the donations you got, look at the fucking viewers you got. That's because of me, because I'm fucking, he's like trying to be Boogie with his Andy Kaufman shit.
Yeah, it kind of seems like when this was all happening, people were thinking this was staged because Wings was straight up saying, like, you know, because of me, we're getting the viewers right now, we're getting the donations right now. It's because of me and what I'm doing, right? That's where Wings was coming from. But I'll tell you this right now: if Wings ended up quitting and leaving, the show probably wouldn't have lasted as long as it did, because you needed Boogie and Wings to be the cows, right? And Tommy was like the wrangler on the show, especially, and then, you know, Keem being Keem. But, you know, with just Keem, Tommy, and Boogie, I don't know how long it would have lasted, if I'm being flat out honest with you.
Andy Kaufman, this is fucking shit. This is garbage.
Oh, Wings just said, you mod me yet in the Discord chat?
Yeah, see, I mean, like, I gotta be honest with you. I'm to the point now where let's split the money 3 ways, because this is crap. This is fucking me over. I'd rather gamble and fail with somebody else at this point than, because this isn't gonna stop. There isn't a friggin' employer in the world that would tolerate this. Not one.
Nope. He's blackmailing the show.
Yeah, and he's never gonna stop. It's pretty, and I don't think he obviously doesn't want to be on the show that bad. So he doesn't want to make.
He said from the beginning he didn't want to be on the show. He only did the show for Kelly so they could have money, like to build up their nest egg in their savings account, right? That's the only thing Wings have really ever wanted to do. He never really wanted to do the show. He was never motivated to do the show. He just did it for Kelly.
Money. You know what? For some people, it's easier just to say you have it bad. So at least he gets to go and, oh, I ain't got nothing going on, and I'll never get back, and they'll never put me back on PKA again. He would rather do that. It's clear.
I'm telling him
so
right now.
why he's gonna f up my life? Let's talk to low tier God. Let's talk to another retard. Let's take a random retard.
He said
low tier God would have been gold. Oh, that would have been gold if he agreed to do it, but I don't think he would have. I think his ego is way too big, bro. But low tier God would have been fucking beautiful, bro.
Well, I'm gonna
Keem and low tier God going at it. That would have been fucking gold.
go stream COD then. Okay.
Okay, stream COD. Then take his money.
I'm done with
Give
no
it to me and
moderation.
Yeah.
Trap Daddy cowards. That's hilarious.
I mean, if he's going to go make money on his own, if he's going to moonlight, I have no problem taking his money today.
Honestly, Boogie, me and you could probably handle the cast. At least in the midterm. Maybe something pops up.
I'm telling him right now, it's all your fault. My life was better without my trolls f***ing me. Okay, so here's the conversation. He goes, mod me yet? I go, no, you can't blackmail the show. He goes, well, I'm going to stream COD then. I'm done with no moderation. I go, it's all your fault. My life was better without the f***ing trolls. You were supposed
talking and
to
typing. Come on, game.
To mods.
No one's gonna troll him now.
Talking and
now he's
typing.
off the show.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, no one's gonna f with Wings.
So eventually, Wings came back.
Your fault. We had an agreement last week. You said that you wanted 2 moderators. I told you literally right after the stream, tell me who the moderators are, and I'll mod them. You never.
That's why I tell people, man, like that were like came in during the cancer arc and not before. Y'all missed so much gold. That was content. It was fucking amazing. So, you know, this just, you know, Wings never wanting to be there, him wanting to quit and all that shit. And Tommy on, y'all missed so fucking much, bro. Y'all literally missed the whole entire Tommy C on Lolcow era. All you came in was Tommy wanting to quit or being fired, whatever the fuck. Y'all missed so much.
Did it.
Okay. You want me to go this route?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't give you moderators because we're moving to Rumble and we're not going to be streaming on YouTube.
There it is.
Are we moving?
Wow, he's just trying.
There was that leak right there, bro.
Tommy, are we
Trying
moving
to
to
sandbag
Rumble?
it.
Remember, Wings is the king of leaks. I mean, he did the whole thing with Becky at Fat Camp and shit. This is him doing the other leak and shit, right? Wings didn't give a fuck. Wings did not give a fuck,
or
bro.
am I pitching the show to Rumble?
He's pitching the show.
Okay.
Now he's trying to actively hurt the show.
Well, he's trying to throw me under the bus.
Throw you
That's
under
the
the
reason
bus
I didn't
and
give
throw
you the
yourself
mouse.
under the bus, you fat fuck. How is this helping you?
I don't give a
How any big idea you've had over the past 15 years helped you? Nothing's ever worked. And we're gonna put you in charge? Are you nuts?
Okay, I'll just leave again, bud.
Be mean. No, you're being mean to me.
No, don't leave. We made you mod.
I'm sorry,
you
this is
made a
funny,
deal.
bro.
Now you have to stay here. You were supposed to get 2 moderators, and you.
I'm not gonna. Hey, first off, I'm not getting yelled at.
I'm yelling you all I want. Quit.
Yell me again.
Quit,
Yell me
quit, you
again.
bitch. Quit, you bitch. You want your life to be easy and stupid? Good.
All right, I'm taking his mod away, Kim.
Take his mod away. Take his money away. My family could use it. He obviously doesn't want to bring as much money home as possible. I do. I'll take his money.
Kim.
Now, he's going to yell at me. I'm on the Lolcow podcast. That. That's all this is ever going to be.
Zach McCooler became a member.
Here you go, Wings. You won. Now everybody's going to be blame me for breaking up the podcast. That's 2 in a row, right, Keem? I'm not going to get yelled at.
PK
You guys over
Lolcow
left
left.
and right, but sure as hell You can't yell at me. Ugh.
God forbid somebody loses their fucking temper when they're.
Hey, that was me, Smoking Jay's podcast. That was me. So it was supposed to be me, my two brother-in-laws, and my buddy. It just never came to fruition. Smoking Jay's.
Being fucked with. God forbid, Tommy.
Yeah. Hey, by the way.
Yeah, I was pretty patient last week, huh?
This guy has been adding so many fucking rules on this show. Oh, we got to moderate that. We got to ban that. We got to do this. We got to do that.
My way or the highway. That's how Wings was. And remember, he had he said before he has authoritarian issues, and it's like, look, because at this time it's all 25% ownership, right? When that never really existed. And then Wings was like, this is what I want, or I'm off the show, because it was all supposed to be equal. So whatever I say goes. But you're supposed to negotiate, and there was really no negotiation.
He got so fucking desperate with trying to be the dictator here and trying to blackmail the show that his last words on this show was, "You can't yell at me." That was the last rule he made.
You can't. I yell at you.
It.
That's funny.
Y'all heard it. So I don't want to hear a single person
funny shit when you think
Wings
about it.
of Redemption. Because if you don't acknowledge how irrational that was, you can't yell at me. F*** off. He just tried to manipulate everyone. He goes, I didn't give you the moderators because we're going to Rumble. What? I'm pitching the show.
Why would he do that?
First of all, I'm pitching the show. I'm pitching the show to Rumble.
Also, fun fact, if y'all didn't know this, I think they got a copyright strike at some point, so they were already looking or whatever. So I think he made Kick accounts, and he was telling people to go follow Kick or whatever, just in case. Obviously, I think the channel still exists. There's no reason to delete it. Maybe it got auto-deleted because no content was ever uploaded. But that's another little fun fact for people that I didn't know when they got the copyright strike.
There is no, we're moving to Rumble tomorrow. There is no Rumble deal. Get Trap Daddy's in here.
He's typing in chat right now.
Yeah, Trap Daddy's back.
About being at the gym or whatever.
Yeah, right. You see how fat that guy is? He ain't at the gym.
Yeah.
He's at a buffet.
I will say, if you guys want to talk about him a little bit, he kept I blocked him on everything and just moved on because
Yep. So Wings went on his personal channel and they were watching it.
Hey, Russ, thank you for the $1.
Wait, guys, just don't say anything and pull up the stream on your end. He just said, talk about the podcast, you're getting banned.
Because I was promised I wouldn't, when we started this, I was promised I wouldn't have to deal with tons of troll because my main concern was my trolls getting invigorated by doing Lolcow podcast.
He's lying now.
I was promised that wouldn't happen. I was promised protection and other things.
I was promised protection and everything, and that trolls would not troll him
last
anymore.
week at a
I've never
premiere
said that.
for
What are
an
you
hour.
talking about?
how could you keep that from happening?
Oh, no one would believe you promised that.
This was 100% real, by the way. Anyone asking, this was 100% real.
That's
Getting
ridiculous.
trolled.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's impossible.
I was going to put you on a show where everybody makes fun of you, and the promise was nobody would make fun of you. That makes perfect
Dude,
sense.
he's literally lying right now.
If they want to do the show, have at it. I don't.
I was sitting here listening to him. I'm finally beginning to understand this whole victim card thing y'all talk about.
Yeah.
Because
You never learned, Boogie. You never fucking learned about the victim card. You still fucking use it to this day, bro.
starting to see it, somebody else pulling this shit. And boy, it makes me mad that I've ever pulled this shit.
Yeah, you'll pull it. You never learned, bro.
I probably will, but hopefully I
Actually, I hope you do. Now I need you to be a Lolcow.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm rubbing off my.
And then he did a little thing, 10 lies in 2 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So Wings comes back. He ends the stream and he comes back.
Need me?
Yeah, we need to talk about this because we're pretty mad at you.
Be pretty mad at me all you want.
Jordy, we've been friends for a while, and I care about you, man. I like you. But I feel like you're cutting your own throat here, and I don't see the point in it. Like, this is resolvable. Why would you rather not resolve it? Why would you rather quit? That doesn't make no sense.
Look at it this way. How many weeks have I been asking for more moderation?
It's been about 12 days, if that.
No, it's been 4 weeks. That's the reason I walked out the last time, because I asked for 3 weeks straight for moderation, and it didn't happen. Granted, the subreddit is more moderated today than it was yesterday.
Yeah, and okay, look, once you appoint two mods, there'll be 2 mods in chat, right?
The 2 mods are irrelevant. I told you why I didn't put 2 mods up, because I felt it was stupid, because I thought we were going to be moving shortly.
Well, they would move with us, and these deals don't happen in a week or 2 weeks or even a month most of the time.
Yeah.
But regardless,
you never happened apparently, as we all know. They're still on YouTube.
I'll show up to like most of the.
There's a whole universe now. Ain't nobody going to Rumble.
Here's Boogie. I'm there most of the time.
I do about half, and they suck. Yeah, people are shitty to you. They're shitty to everybody on the show.
No, they're shitty to me mainly.
Okay.
You not agree?
Oh, sure, I'll give you that. But let me ask you this.
I was here 45 minutes before we started the show.
But
and guess what? I got trampled on for 45 minutes.
Do you think that they're going to stop being shitty just because you stop the show? Do you think they're suddenly going to become good people and learn to like you?
They won't have a platform.
Sure they will.
You know why
They
they
have their
don't
own
make
platform.
you know why they don't make other subreddits and they use the Lolcow platform as their subreddit to show me? It's because they think it's not going to get shut down, which is going to, because I reported it all today.
Well, let me ask you this: why not just let them act a fool? Why do you need to moderate other human beings? Why,
Because
just
I've
let 'em act a fool?
lost $120,000 from losing my Twitch, which they caused. I've had my house tore up by the DEA. I've had the FBI go through my house. I've had assault rifles put in my face, and I'm not going to go through that again
But this
for
is gonna make it
$1,000
worse.
a month. I don't
At
give a
least,
fuck.
at least you could say
$1,000 a month. That's how much they were making, bro, back then.
it was your fault. You fucked up this stuff, and you don't have to blame the trolls.
It's not my fault for this stuff. Like all Keem had to do was click 2 buttons and give me moderator.
You have done this 2 weeks in a row. You've lost this all this Keem has to do argument. You're just gonna keep doing this into your heart's content.
The entire chat thinks wings. If everybody thinks you're in the wrong here, you still think you're in the right.
Replace me.
No, I'm serious. I made my point, right? That you were supposed to find the moderators and all that. You made your point, right? The whole audience has heard it, and everybody is on my side of this argument. I haven't seen anybody defending you.
I don't care.
But is it possible you're wrong?
No.
Never.
There it is.
So much my whole life.
Only one of us here is at risk of losing their channel this week because of trolls.
They'll get rid of mine today if they wanted to.
What did
if
I
they
tell
had
you?
the ability.
What did I tell you? I said if you get your channel banned, I will personally make sure it comes back. What did I say?
Right, but that's not a guarantee. That's just you trying your best.
It is a guarantee. He's very connected.
But I mean, like, there's nobody I know that he didn't get him back except Monkey Jones, and that's because the head of YouTube heard about him. He couldn't beat that. Everybody else he's gotten up.
My thought with this is I said some dumb shit a long time ago. And yeah, I regret it. I'm sorry about it. I've apologized for it in the New York Times. I've apologized numerous times on my stream, but I don't feel like the punishment fits the crime anymore.
It doesn't. So come and deal with the fallout.
It
And
doesn't.
why,
You're right.
why punish yourself further by cutting out a paycheck?
Exactly. You know who's punishing you? Not the trolls. You. You're punishing yourself. You're self-sabotaging, Wings. It's so.
Yeah. So I mean, it's the same old song and dance we've heard a million fucking times. Buddha Hart comes up there. What is he talking about?
You're fighting the urges inside you for moderation. That is fucking work.
Think about this: $5,000, but
I'm looking at this as like a handout, and I don't want that.
It's not a handout.
It's not a handout because the $5,000 he pays you is money that comes back into the podcast.
Disability check.
Do you understand how hard it's going to be for you?
Disability check.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. They forked it out. Five grand was to do whatever. But and then let's see. What are we gonna go into? Fucking. So Wings did his 007 debate. One of his major trolls, and basically made him look like an idiot. I mean, it is what it is. That was pretty good content. Let's go. Oh yeah, the shaman and what he did. Let's go into that. So, is this the part? That ain't the part. I had to restart my computer because the fucking live stream wouldn't work. But, yeah, let me get to it. Sorry, chat. I'm an asshole. I can't. Anyways, yeah, so the shaman basically painted the word thief and PDF file all over Boogie's house. And then Keemstar ended up doing an interview with him. It was a members only thing. It was like he paid him $50 to do it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, nothing really. The dude passed away since, so there's really no point talking about that. But that's kind of what happened there. And then they get into the fight. So we're going to go ahead and play that. We're going to end it there. After that, there's 2 videos I want to show on the fight. So they were still doing the Sunday show at this point, still, doing their, I think it was like Tuesdays or Wednesdays, they would live stream once a week, and then they would do the live show on Sundays. So fucking Tommy and Boogie get into this huge, massive fight over Desi. And because Tommy said she looked like Sissy Spacek, which she was the actress that did the original Carrie back in the 70s, right? So let's get into that.
But I think also the movie Trainwreck was out, so I was like, holy fuck, going to the movies is a total train wreck now, because there's shootings, right? And I deleted it immediately, and Keemstar's like, that's going in the file. And I'm like, what file? Because I keep files on every content creator.
Yes, he does.
And I'm like, holy fuck, you're obsessive about this stuff.
He's doing his job.
And then, number 3, at the end of the day, Keemstar knows how to make money. And so at the end of the day, people have asked me, why do this show? Keemstar threw you under the bus so many times, all this other stuff. Number 1, he knows how to make money. Number 2, he's a much better ally than enemy. My house to help put some finishing touch.
Fucking defense, I know.
No, I mean, he's going. Here's the thing.
The EDP documented that's never going to happen, bro. I can't.
I knew what I was doing when I did these interviews, the first one and this one. I knew I was trolling the fuck out of him. I told you guys after my documentary. Now I'm telling you.
Because people were saying that he was like being an EDP sympathizer and shit, and he was talking to him, like trying to sympathize with him. And since Desi is so young, it made Boogie look a little weird because of the whole, EDP and the cupcake thing with the 15-year-old that got caught or whatever. And then they kind of go more into detail or whatever. So let's let them
for
talk.
this documentary. I am trolling the fuck out of you.
You were
not
panicked
fall
when
for
that thing came out. You were all types of fucked up. I had gotten along with
it.
you
Why?
all
I got
summer.
final edit of that thing. Why would I let it out into the
You
world?
were fucking defensive. I know when both of you guys are upset. It's when you start.
Oh yeah, the mind reader Tommy C. The mind reader Tommy
Yes,
C.
I am. Yes, I am. You guys
It's
get
not that you
ultra
project
defensive,
reality,
just like you're doing now.
reject reality, and then project your own on top of it. But yeah,
Or I'm
sure.
right, and you're fucking trying to get around
You
it.
are right every once in a while. I won't lie. You've been wrong about me several
both
times. We
get-
talked
that's
about
the one
that.
thing- that's
we
the
talked
one
about that.
common
You've been
thing
wrong
you
about me
both
several
take.
times. At the beginning of the show, for example, I'm never going to let you live it down. You're like, you're just trying to get out of the show. Motherfucker, I did the show when I was sick. I did the show when I was traveling. I did the show
trying to
with
get out
you
of something.
screaming at me. No,
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was
You were
here to
trying to get
fucking
out of
work.
something. Yeah, you
I'm
were.
here to work right now. Have I missed an upload? Have I missed an episode?
And
Nope,
telling us what we
never going
couldn't
to,
talking
never
about.
going to.
And
Here to
they
do the
told us,
job. You
and
were
they
wrong
talking
about
over
that,
me
and you're
because
wrong
you
about
don't
this
want.
one.
No, you
No, go
were
ahead,
talking
go
over
ahead.
me. You're
Go
talking over me, so I can't reply. No, you
People don't understand how much Tommy C fucking kept Boogie in check and called his ass out, like wrangling these two top. People never understand if they didn't know, like OG Lolcow, bro. Tommy fucking did a tremendous job, and it was so entertaining. That's why I'm saying, like, Lolcow Life now compared to then is pure fucking trash. And it's hard for me to continue to support when I know it came from this and, like, where we're at now. It's just, even when it was just Keem, Boogie, and Wings, bro, like, before Fat Camp, it was fucking good. It was really good. Then when it was just Keem and Boogie, it was good. But when they started bringing in, like, your Rastoffs, your CD-ROMs, and all that, it just wasn't it, bro. I mean, Batgirl was up there, but she wasn't up there to be an entertainer. She was just a seat warmer, and she knew that, right? But I mean, that's just kind of how I feel about it.
I'm trying to get out of something. I might not have been right exactly what it was, but you're definitely trying to control what we were going to say, and it wasn't going to happen with me, bitch.
Yeah, well, again, Desi was having a very hard time with you.
I don't give a fuck.
cunt
You sound
to
like
her.
Dark Viper. Who cares?
Yeah, hey, so she's not. Her skin isn't in the game yet. Once she's got an OnlyFans up, all right, put.
Yeah, so her skin was in the game because you showed her on your documentary. That was my biggest problem, right? Boogie put her on blast in the documentary. She literally did an interview, sat down and talked. It wasn't just like an in passing thing. Then he had that bullshit at the end, you know, fucking going down. Oh, I'm a walking heart attack, you know, and I'm so sorry I didn't take care of myself. It was that whole big thing at the end. We watched it, bro. That was fucking pathetic.
Put your skin in the game.
I don't take shots at her, so don't put that on me.
But you were for the first 2 weeks. That was the entire.
I called her Sissy Space Egg. I told her young. I did not.
Tommy didn't take shots at her, but he didn't want to take it off the table.
No, I didn't want to take it off the table.
No, and then he immediately took shots at her because I asked her not to. He's like, well,
really
fuck you.
was
No one's
right.
ever to tell me what to do. I'm going to fucking scream at you, and then I'm also going to fucking put it on the show, and I'm going to fucking drag her, and I'm going to make sure I drag her every chance I get.
I never said any of those things.
No,
And
it's
I've
what
done
you
any of those
did.
things.
It's not what
And
you
here's the
said. It's what you
thing.
did. It's not what
No,
you
I-
said. It's what you did. You literally
What
called
could
her
I
sissy
possibly
space
have
egg
done
looking
to her?
bitch
Did I call
in
her
this
up and fuck with
episode,
her?
and her skin isn't even in the game. And that's
Yeah,
all I
why
was
are
trying
you
to do.
making me out of somebody who took? I have been unbelievable. I'm actually thinking about changing gears here and starting taking shots at her because I never did that.
You just did
Not
today.
once.
Sissy SpaceX looking bitch.
That's like
You
it's
literally
so-
said
that's
that.
so
Editor,
light.
replay that. Editor,
That's
replay that where he
so
took a shot at her 5 minutes.
Never called her a bitch. He just said she looked like CC SpaceX.
Like
You, I called her Sissy Space Egg. I sold her young.
Sissy SpaceX looking bitch.
I called her Sissy Space Egg. I sold her young.
Sissy SpaceX looking bitch. Said,
I
fuck
never
you.
did
That's
that.
what we're gonna
And
do.
then I have a
I'm gonna
whole
make sure to fit it in
catalog
every
of
episode.
Lolcow Live
Make sure we
episodes that show
episode
that's not
every
true.
episode. Every
Don't watch
episode.
the chat when this comes out.
Wings
I
being
never did
wings.
that.
Make sure we do
I'm
it
thinking
every
about it
episode,
now.
including this
I'm
one.
thinking about it now.
Including.
You
Go right
really-
ahead. Go right ahead.
Really,
Tommy,
really create your own
I
problems.
would like it if you would stay true to
So
your
let's
character.
segue
Feel free to
into what
stay
Boogie
true to your
dislikes
Oh,
character.
you think everybody's
Tommy
gonna
C.
hate me if I take shots at her? I doubt it.
It won't change. What are you going to do different? Make more daughter jokes? Make more Sissy SpaceX jokes?
Sissy
Whatever.
SpaceX is so
in,
light.
In that first
Oh my
episode,
God.
I'm like, can we not make this episode about her? Can we not do
Tell
that?
Keemstar,
No,
you know
man,
what I
fuck
should
you,
have
and I'm
said?
doing
Tell
that. That's the
Keemstar.
whole fucking thing. I'm going to make sure I do it every episode. Suck my dick, go fuck her.
What I should have said is
That's
tell
what he did,
Keemstar
Tommy.
because you sure let him fuck with her a lot, and I don't do that. I don't do half of that shit, and I wouldn't. She's on the goddamn thumbnail every time you turn around.
Well, Keemstar is a lost cause when it comes to trying to
Oh, no,
talk
you
about
can't
of
control
doing
me,
the
but
worst.
you can't control him.
No, I just thought I now know that you're as bad, if not worse, than Keemstar. At the
yeah.
time, I
Yeah, that's not true at all, bro. Like I can't. That was not true at all.
thought we could have a friendly working relationship. I understand
And
now
the
we
show
can't, and
sucked.
that's okay. But at the time, I was hoping
I
we
didn't.
could.
I would be kind to her if I ever met her, and I've been just light punches and kitty stuff, and I could be a lot
at
worse
that,
than that.
At that time, I was just hoping we could not
You were
make another
sure
episode
that I was
about
gonna
her.
fucking go
And we
after
did.
her, and I never
And we
did. Never did.
Except
Never did.
Get the fuck out of
All
here.
right,
Like
let's
a
segue
famous
to
actress.
what does the chat hate about Tommy C?
Well, I can tell you what they like about Tommy is he's a consistent prick, and I think they like that. He never
Yeah.
pretends to be a nice person. He never pretends to like.
Because the beef between Boogie and Tommy ran deep, and they were always like going at each other, right? I mean, obviously, you know, there's a bunch of shows that, you know, I don't want to go into every single single show. But yeah, they went at each other hard, and it was glorious to fucking watch. I was a major Tommy C fan after this. Major Tommy C fan.
He is authentic. He speaks his mind. I know that's what they like about him for sure. What do you think they dislike about him, Jordy?
Oh, I don't know what they dislike about him. I tell you what I can dislike about him. That
Go ahead.
he's empathetic.
You know what? Fuck it. Fine. Let's do it that way.
He's
then.
empathetic.
Tell me what you. No, I'm not empathetic. That would
Right,
be the
right.
other
Like
way
you're
around.
very cold. Like when like somebody's obviously in a weak spot, you're like, ha, good.
Well, I think
some truth in that.
Yeah, I think most of the time it's an opportunity to make him feel better about himself, so he goes in.
No, it's not that. I'll tell you what it is.
It
I am
allows him to
empathetic.
feel like superior
I am an
and
empathetic
stuff.
person. I'm an extremely empathetic person. Here's my issue. And tell me if you guys haven't experienced this yourself.
Okay.
I am very careful where I place my empathy. I do not give it out for free. I am very careful. And if it's like this, if the crackhead ODs, it's like, if the
That's how
crackhead
I
kills
am.
somebody, I'm like, that's awful.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So if
I'm the same, bro, because it's like they smoked the crack, right? Like they did it to themselves. That's why it's hard for me to empathize with some people. But when they do some fucked up, yeah, I mean, innocent people, I get it.
It has something to do with your own doing. Whatever it has something with your own doing. Yeah, I suppose you could come up with I'm cold, but I'm not cold, and I have no problem with people believing that. I have no problem with you guys believing that. And what's another thing is weird too is like when I thought that you broke up with her, didn't I write you something? Like I wanted to talk to you. It wasn't show related. I swear I wouldn't use it for content and stuff like that.
Yeah. Humanity.
Did you reply to me? Did you reply? Because I was being very sincere. Did you even reply to me?
Well, no, I was very ill at the time, so I was mostly focusing on just trying to get back.
He never replies to fucking messages, bro. Never does. It's something else. And then, Kelly. Gotta love Kelly, bro. Beautiful.
Me for that all you want. I made a right call, man. Fuck
You
y'all.
did. Hey, speaking of which, by the way, Shu.
It was a great episode. I loved it. I mean, that was great.
By the way, it appears that Shu is in full relapse right now.
Shoe nice, bro. I can't with shoe nice. Fucking something else. So that was that. I think there's one more. There's one more segment. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so I had it right. I thought I missed something, but I didn't. So that was kind of just setting the stage for this fight. And we're going to end off on this one. This was like, it blew up. This shit blew the fuck up after this fight. It was glorious. Let's get into it.
So I didn't think it would come to the point that it went to.
This is the next episode, by the way. Like, they had that little spat that we just saw. This is the next episode.
Why do you like people that want to hurt you?
I don't know, man. That's for
You
therapy,
hate me,
ain't it?
and you like all these other people.
I hate you because you don't even at least pretend that you don't want to hurt me.
You
should at least pretend.
You got fucking proven wrong on that last cast saying that I called your fucking girlfriend a goddamn bitch, and I'm very.
No, you called her
grateful to Mike
Sissy
for that.
Spacek.
I called her Sissy
in that
Spacek, but then
episode.
they rewound it and said that Sissy Spacek bitch, which I never said.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I called her Sissy Spacek. That's a fucking that's a light job, and it's not even that she's like a famous actress. By the way, one of my favorite actresses ever.
Yeah, I'm just saying it'd be cool if you
It
just
gets
let her
better,
give it a
trust me.
rest instead of using the
But
same
that's
joke.
what
It
I'm
gets
talking
better.
about. You said I did something that I didn't do. I never.
You
used the
did. You
word
called her
bitch.
Sissy Spacek. Okay.
No.
Yes, you can.
God, man.
Yes,
Oh,
if you
God,
want to
man.
argue semantics, I'm going to get some.
No,
Talk.
I'm actually thinking about changing gears here and starting taking shots at her because I never did that.
You just did
Not
today.
once.
Sissy Spacek looking bitch.
That's like
you
it's
literally
so-
said that.
that's so
Editor,
light.
replay that. Editor,
That's
replay that where he took
so
a shot at her 5
That's
minutes
so
ago.
light. I called her Sissy Spacek. I sold her young.
That's
Sissy
the editor.
Spacek looking bitch.
I called her Sissy Spacek. I sold her young.
Sissy Spacek looking bitch.
Listen,
If you want to argue
didn't watch
semantics,
last
I'll get semantics
You didn't
wrong.
watch last
No,
week.
no, I
You
didn't
watch last week.
No, I don't watch
You
the thing
didn't-
I just recorded.
You didn't
Listen,
watch. Well,
if you
look
want to
like an
argue
idiot.
semantics, you'll always
You look
win.
like an idiot because you accused me.
Did you not call her Sissy fucking Spacek? Did you not call her Sissy fucking Spacek? Did you not bring her up? Did you not? Who gives a shit? That's semantics. That's semantics.
This is what Boogie does, right? Whenever he gets in his arguments, exactly what Boogie does right here, bro, always. And Tommy's like, fuck you, I ain't having it because I'm right. Boogie knows he's wrong, but he's just going to get loud and scream and yell and think that he's going to win the argument just doing that. Boogie always does that shit. Never changes, bro.
Why don't you leave her name the fuck out of her mouth? Why don't you leave her name the fuck out of your mouth? Why don't you leave her name the fuck out of your mouth? Why don't you leave her name the fuck out of your mouth? Why don't you leave her name the fuck out of your mouth? Why don't you leave? Yes.
Whenever I get you, you do this.
You ain't got shit.
Whenever I got.
You got a
listen, I got you
semantics. You got semantics. Why don't you just leave her name the fuck out of your mouth? Why don't you just leave her name the fuck out of your mouth?
You presented it as I was all going out of my way to nail her, and that's just simply not true. And
So if you think about it too, right, calling her Sissy Spacek and then calling her a Sissy Spacek looking bitch, two different connotations. Two different connotations, bro. Like Boogie doesn't see it. He just wants the controversy. And probably after the episode, he was probably like, well, I think that went well because he has a history of doing that. We all know he has a history of doing that. But let's continue.
Why was she brought up? Who brought her up? Who brought her up? Who brought her up?
word to make it seem like it worse than it was.
Who brought her up?
I got you.
Who brought her up? Who brought her up? Who brought her up? Who brought her up?
I think this is a bad look if you're this passionate about this.
Bad luck, Boogie. Bad luck.
It's a bad look.
You're just trying to help
Listen
you
to me.
out.
Listen to me, motherfucker. Listen to me. Give me 30 fucking seconds. Give me
you're
30
talking
fucking
to me.
seconds.
Get more
I'm the
on.
one. Listen to me.
God, that microphone's been through so much shit. God, that, and remember he sent it to Psycho Mom, and she's like, it didn't even fucking work. It was gone. Fucking thing was gone.
Motherfucker. I'm the one who had that. Listen to me, motherfucker. Go ahead and laugh. Continue to be a cunt.
Well, here's what I'm getting out of this.
Let me tell you, you talking to me like a tough guy like that is hysterical. Let's be honest.
I don't give a fuck.
You can't move.
No, I'm just calling you a cunt.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just calling you a cunt. That's not a tough guy thing. It's just your No, who gives a shit? Listen to me.
Okay.
I'm the one who's had to sit there and hold that girl after she cried after watching an episode of the show. That's why we don't watch it anymore. Because you motherfuckers drag her, and she doesn't have skin in the game, motherfucker. You may not have called her a bitch, but you did bring her up. You called her Sissy Spacek. You gave her shit. You put her in the thumbnails.
And by the way, I think that's the closest thing that you could find that I ever dragged her. There's nothing else out there.
How about you leave her name the fuck out of your mouth?
No, I'm going to say whatever I want.
No, I say whatever the fuck I want. I'm a big tough boy. I'm a big tough boy. I have to pick on a 21-year-old girl. I have to pick on a 21-year-old girl. I have to make fun of the looks of a 21-year-old girl. I have to make fun of a 21-year-old girl. I have to make fun of how she looks. I have to make fun of her looks. I have to make fun of her looks.
Tuba's going to just turn you down.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
This is what they want.
Oh, I forgot about Tuba. After Connor was fired, I forgot about Tuba. Tuba lasted like a month, I think.
This is what they fucking want. They can have it.
Never awful or as mean to you as you.
No, I just had to make fun of her looks. I just had to make fun of the 20-year-old girl's looks.
It was proven last week.
For making the mistake of loving me. Oh, she made the mistake of loving me. I have to pick on her and make fun of her looks because she made the mistake of loving me.
I never made fun of her looks.
Then why do you call her Sissy Spacek?
Why do you call her? Because she looks like Sissy Spacek.
Oh, she looks. You're describing her looks. You're making fun of her looks.
Why do you think Sissy Spacek is ugly? Because I don't.
People that miss this, bro, y'all missed gold. Y'all missed fucking gold. Because when we were in the Discord talk, because Tommy was in VC and we were talking to him, and he was like, just wait till the next episode. We'd really fucking go at it, bro. I could not wait. This is back when Lolcow Live built anticipation because you couldn't wait for it. And now that they stream every day and like sometimes on the weekends, there's no anticipation. There's literally no anticipation anymore, bro. Like, it built drama to where you could not wait to see the next episode. It was so glorious. But now it's like, oh, I just got to wait till tomorrow. You know, it's almost like binge watching. It's like, oh shit, this show dropped today. 10 episodes. Let me watch all 10 immediately. So there's, you have to give yourself anticipation so you miss something, right? The way it is right now, no one misses anything, But regardless, though, back then when they did this shit, because that came out Sunday, they did the live stream Tuesday, and then like in the VCs and all we're talking about in the communities and all that, they'd hop into VC whenever they could. Like I said, Tommy was like, just wait till next Sunday. Bro, we could not wait. We could not fucking wait. And that's why this is beautiful.
I don't know what the fuck you mean from it. You're not the kind of person that's been calling her beautiful.
She's one of the most famous actresses from the 70s, and she's a beautiful woman. And you're like hey, you think your girlfriend's ugly, not me. Not me. I don't know where you got that from.
Just leave her name the fuck out of your mouth.
I'll do whatever I want.
Yeah, I know you will, you fucking cunt. You'll pick up a 21-year-old girl's looks. I know you will.
Hold on, Tommy, be quiet. Boogie, why does it upset you so much when Tommy does this?
Because it upsets her, because I've sat there and held her while she fucking cried over this piece
Why
of
does
shit.
she watch this? Why does she watch the show?
She's probably lying about that, too.
Like, she doesn't have to watch the show.
About that. Why would she lie about that? Why would she lie about that? Why would she lie about being bothered by this fucking show? She's got no fucking reason to lie. She's got no reason to lie. She's got no reason to lie.
You are a liar. I don't know if she is or not.
She's got no fucking reason to lie, so don't bring her the fuck up.
She didn't say anything to me, so I don't know if she's lying or not, you genius. You might be able to
God, this was amazing.
Go fuck yourself, man. She's not a fucking liar. She's not a fucking liar. She's not a fucking liar, you piece of shit.
Keep saying
you called her a fucking liar.
You know what's funny about that, Boogie? I never said she was a liar, nor did I ever say she was ugly.
So then what do you mean?
I didn't even infer it. I said she looked like the girl from Carrie, and she does. And that's funny because it's a famous movie. You're the one that fucking took it. And if she took it that way, tough titties. And if she didn't, which she probably didn't, that's fine too.
I mean, I'm just glad Boogie doesn't remember what I said.
Girl out of it.
What did you say?
You gotta leave that poor.
You want me to repeat the joke?
What did you say, Boogie? I'm interested now.
I said if you ever want to see Boogie's fiance naked, just watch Carrie.
I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that. That was funny.
Yeah, real fucking funny. Let's continue. Yeah, let's continue to torture a 21-year-old girl. Let's continue to do that.
21-year-old girl is a grown-ass woman.
Yeah.
Did you just make that point, Boogie?
No, not according to this audience.
Oh, well, then talk to them.
You know what I don't get is like why does Desi get so much heat for her age and Keemstar doesn't get heat for Brantley, which is like what 22, 23 or something like that?
Because once again, they now understand that Desi is an abused fucking child too, and she came from abusive fucking step parents and dealt with some bullshit in her life, and this shit affects her, and because they know it affects her, it doesn't affect Brantley because she's just like Keemstar. Okay, they're above it. But me, yeah, they're above it. They're above it. That's the reality. But Brantley's above it.
I'll give you a simpler explanation. They like Keemstar and they don't like Yo, and so they pick on her because they don't like Yo.
Facts.
Well, I think a lot of it is because it's breaking this poor girl in half, and they know it, and they see another opportunity to destroy another fucking life.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I want. That's exactly. After I have so much concern for you getting fucking ruined by this Mike Klum guy, that's what I want. I want her hurt. That's why I contacted you when I was worried that she broke up with you. Because
you didn't contact her.
I have no way to contact. I think that would be completely inappropriate.
I don't know why he said that. That'd be completely inappropriate. I don't know why he should have contacted her. Like, bro, Tommy has no business talking to Desi, and I don't know why he brought that up. He's just trying to filibuster or come up with some bullshit to fucking try to make himself sound good. Like, there's no fucking reason Tommy should have talked to her.
Yeah, it would be inappropriate.
That's your girl.
I'm just saying. At the end of the fucking day, you can talk to her all you want.
Are you kidding me? You told me to stay away from her, so that's one thing I honored. And
I said leave your name the fuck out of her mouth. How about I would much rather you spoke. I would rather you were friends with her in private than drag her every fucking week on the show. I'd much rather you were friends with her in private than drag her publicly. You dumb cunt.
Boogie he don't get it, bro. He don't get it. He does not get it at all, bro.
It's so funny that you're so stuck.
Yeah, so funny. Oh my god, I'm sticking up for the woman I love.
You're not sticking up for her. You're making a fool of yourself. I never did it.
I want to play therapist here because Boogie is getting irate over this, but he doesn't give a shit about what Mike Klum's doing to him.
Mike Klum's gonna do. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Mike Klum's doing it to me. I don't like me, you dumb cunts.
That hadn't changed either, bro. That has not changed.
They destroy me. I don't fucking like me. Make fun of me week in and week out. And you do it and I don't give a shit. The entire premise of the show is to make fun of me. She has no skin in the fucking game, Tommy.
That's false, because when you showed her on the documentary, that gave her skin in the game because people put a face to a name and they saw what you did to her as far as the emotional manipulation you did in the documentary, right? Whether that was performative or not, that's whatever. But personally, I think it was, like, especially now, right? Watching it in retrospective. But yeah, like that, she's out there, bro. She was introduced to the world. Skin's in the game now.
Yeah, and I never did anything. So who are you talking to? Talk to fucking
you, who brings her up every week, including now.
I'm dragging her now. Sure, that'll come through in this video. Sure.
You're the one who brought her up again for the 20th episode in a row. You brought her up again for the 20th episode in a row. I know you will, you fucking cunt.
And no one's going to think I'm being mean to her, you dummy.
Nah, no one did, bro. No one thought he was being mean.
Shouldn't that fucking matter?
Well,
she does. Shouldn't that fucking matter?
She's 21 years old and married a public, got involved in the public figure and puts herself out there. So
trust me, when we break up about it pretty fucking soon, which is a conversation we've already fucking had.
There's a manipulation, bro.
We've already had this conversation. I talked to you about it last week. We had to sit down and have this conversation whether or not this show is ruining her fucking life.
What's ruining it about?
Because her parents seem to think it does. She seems to think it does, and I seem to fucking think it does. But she's the one to come out, and that's why I fucking.
You're the one that put her out there to the world, though, bro. You could have left her out of the documentary. No one would have known shit. All right, you put her out there to the world, Boogie. You made that decision.
Brought it up to leave her the fuck out of your fucking mouth.
Yeah, like I'm gonna listen.
Can I ask you clarifying?
You know what? Here's what I'll fucking stream about her.
Can I ask you clarifying question?
I'm sure you fucking will.
And then you probably want me to, so you can play victim. And then and only then, everything you're saying here would be true.
Can I ask you clarifying questions, Boogie? Because you said recently she had step parents.
Yeah.
Or you refer to the step parents as her parents, or is like
I'm not gonna fucking dox her. Go fuck yourself.
How's that doxing, bro? Boogie's version of doxing is hilarious. Like, I remember, bro, like before, like the camping trip when Rush got the RV, whatever. Boogie's like, I don't want to dox what the inside of the RV looks like. I don't want to dox the pattern of the floors. I don't want to dox the model of micro. Like, bro, you don't know the definition of doxing. Like, calm the fuck down, Boogie. It's one of those trigger words that you say that invokes a certain type of reaction. I don't want to dox her parents or step parents if she has them. I don't want to fucking fix the narrative I'm saying because I say parents and step parents. I don't want to dox if she's my girlfriend, fiance, or wife because you call her the same fucking thing every episode. You call her different things every episode, I should say. Bro, you don't know the definition of doxing. Calm down, bro.
I'm not asking you to dox her. I'm asking you to clarify if
fuck yourself. You can have none of her private information on this fucking podcast. Go fuck yourselves.
Go fuck yourself, Wings.
You can have none of her private conversation. You can have none of her private information in this public format. Go fuck yourself.
I don't want it.
You know what people tell me all the time, Boogie? That you shouldn't get mad at things on the internet because you can get up and turn it off.
Yeah.
And like she has no skin in the actual game.
And
she
I have
could
to
easily
fucking
turn it
teach her
off.
that. And I have to teach her that. You know who else? You know who else? Her parents see the shit, by the way. Okay. Her family sees the shit. Okay, they're already worried enough about her because she's dating a 49-year-old man. She's already worried about her enough.
Yeah,
now we have to have her dragged on this fucking show every goddamn week in the thumbnail every fucking third episode.
If anything, I publicly stuck up for her and you.
Well, thank you for that. Could you just leave her the fuck out of your mouth instead?
No, I don't, because I don't like the way you're talking to me. If you had
I know. And a 21-year-old girl will pay for it. Oh, I know.
She's not a
Trust me, I know
kid.
you
I wouldn't
fucking
give a
work.
shit.
Trust me, I know how you work.
Stop making her a victim. She's not a victim.
She's a victim. She's a victim for dating. No, she's a victim for dating me every week, right? Every fucking episode. Every fucking episode, she's a victim for dating me, right? Oh, I'm victimizing her, right? I'm victimizing her. Tommy can't. Tommy can't. I pay her fucking bills. I get her into therapy. Listen to me. I'm the one victimizing her because I pay her bills. I get her into therapy. I'm making her better. I'm teaching her how to fucking drive a car. I'm getting her fucking work.
He's being a father. He's literally being a father to her. Literally what's happening.
I'm doing all that. I've done all of that.
Yeah, no.
I'm victimizing, but Tommy dragging her every fucking week. Tommy dragging every week. That's not it.
You allowed her to be a part of the show. You've had her.
Yes, I've asked you from the first episode.
She was in the commercial too for Meta PC. Just saying.
Can't have
but
it
I'd
both
like
ways.
to not do that anymore because it's stressful for her, and I'm tired of destroying.
How long did that last? How long did that last, her not being on the show because it's stressful for her? That didn't last long at all if you think about it. I think it was like, what, 2 episodes? I can't.
You never said that to me privately. Since you're so concerned, I never said, hey, could you not bring her up today? You never said that to me once.
I did the first episode. That's the whole conversation we had.
That is untrue.
We were not recording. That was it. Yes. Jordy. The entire first conversation, the entire first argument, me and Tommy got about.
Yeah. That's what I was about to tell him, Boogie. The very first time we got together, it was he didn't want you to talk about his girlfriend. That was the whole first argument.
First time we got together is the lost episode. I don't think she came up other than a couple fucking.
See the semantics,
right.
But I'm just saying. First episode of the new one, you dumb Kiwi Farms piece of shit.
It's fascinating. The guy that's gone after her the least is the biggest, because you probably see weakness here. The guy that's gone after her the least, the guy that's stuck it up for you publicly and said the relationship's absolutely legitimate between two adults. I'm suddenly one that's dragged her the most. That's a lie.
No, not the most. Obviously not the most. Nobody said that.
Now it's not the most.
You do it every fucking episode, and I wish you'd fucking stop.
All right.
That's it. I didn't say the most.
I'm telling you
Who
right
the
now.
fuck said the most?
Fuck, I like you talking to me that way.
Trust me, I fucking know. Trust me, I fucking know who I'm working with. Trust me, I fucking know.
You put her on camera, you bastard. If she really, it's all on you. If she was this sensitive, you put her on camera, you bastard. I don't put my wife on camera.
Yep, I'm not putting my wife on camera either, bro. No one will ever see her, know what she looks like or anything, bro, because I don't want her involved in any of this shit. And I know, you know, she doesn't need to be on camera or whatever. I mean, y'all have seen her like on Cafe, hop in here and talk to me. You've heard her voice and all that shit. Yeah, like she's peeked through the green screen. Yeah, fine. But I'll never have her up on camera doing a show with me. That's just never gonna happen.
Well, my girlfriend actually likes me, Tommy, so that's the difference, I think.
No, she doesn't go on because I wouldn't want to put myself in this situation, or her or my family.
Yeah, well, again, she's married to the one with the worst of them, so I can only imagine she probably has
Smart
a pretty
move.
first-hand fucking opinion.
Smart move. Take it out on me. The one guy had nothing to do with it. Sure. Go talk to Keemstar.
You're the one who brought her up last week. You're the one who brought her up the week before. You're the one who brought her up the week before. You're the one who brought her up the week before.
Part of the show. And when the first episode that we recorded, the first one that wasn't the one over last summer that came out later, you know, that was coming right off Mike Klum's documentary. There's no way she could be left out of it. None. No.
That's facts. That is facts. There's no shot, bro, because it's literally about Boogie. The shows are coming right off the documentary with that momentum, bro. There's no shot she could have been left out because Boogie put her on. There's no shot.
Way.
I just think you're taking it a little deep, Boogie.
I was referring to the first episode of Lolcow Live, the second run of it.
The second run of it. That was coming off right off. That was
no. You're referring to the lost episode. There's two different shows, Tommy. Tommy. There's two different shows. There's Lolcow Live and the Lolcow Podcast. You're referring to the first episode of Lolcow Podcast. I'm referring to the first episode of Lolcow Live.
Yeah, that came right after Klum, and that's why I brought her up.
And I'm referring to Lolcow Live when you and I had an argument. You and I had an argument at the first episode of Lolcow Live before the show. Because I said, hey, let's give her a break now. Let's give her a rest now. And he said, nope, I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want. I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want. I'm a big, strong man. I'm a big, strong man. I'm a big, strong man. Let me prove how big a strong a man I am. I'm so big.
No, it isn't.
I'm so strong. I'm so strong. Yeah, I'm so strong. I'll talk about whatever I need to.
That's right. That's right. And when you
I make fun of the girl, I make fun of the girl that they do. Over and over.
A documentary that makes you look like a goddamn fool, there's no way not to bring it up.
Facts.
And you've allowed other people to goof on her and what have you.
What Tommy's trying to say is Tommy didn't ask her to get naked on camera.
Yeah, that was gross. God, the very end, bro. The very end of the documentary and the tub scene, bro. I can't.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that. That's a good point. I didn't even think of that, but you're right.
I mean,
Meg
like
is
you
Tommy
got to take some. You got to take
forever.
I understand
Meg
that.
gives Tommy a right to shit on her every week forever.
Calm down, listen, Wings. You have to take some responsibility for this. I think that's fair.
No, I'm asking you, Jordy. Does that give him a right to make fun of her forever?
It makes her. It brings her to the public light. If somebody thought Demi Moore looked fat in Ghost, they can say what they want
people not
about
allowed
Demi
to
Moore
ever
and
leave
Ghost.
Are people not ever allowed to leave the public light? Are they ever allowed to control the message to some degree? Can they ask their boyfriends, their future husbands, to talk to Tommy and see if he can get Tommy to... I did last week on the fucking air. There's proof of it.
I'm fucking real with you. You've never taken me aside.
There's proof of it. There's an entire episode about it. The entire last episode.
What is he talking, Wings? Honestly, what is he talking
He's
about?
just yelling. I actually can't hear what he's saying most of the time. He's yelling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's
entire episode between me and him. I mean, this is a guy that doesn't remember
the
what happened
last episode, a huge chunk of the last episode was me asking you publicly not to fucking do it anymore.
He did do that.
I don't remember that, to be perfectly honest with you.
You
But again,
just
that's
quoted
a
it.
and that's
You
a
just
and that's
quoted it.
No, I don't. No. I don't. I remember every aspect of it. And here's the thing. First of all, I'm not going to do it, so fuck off. And the second thing is, and the second thing is, I don't remember it. But you've never taken me aside. That's a public forum. This is a public forum. You've never said, hey, listen. And we've had private calls. That's the time for that shit.
I don't like you enough to have a private conversation.
Well, you cannot like it. All right.
I don't trust you. Every private conversation we've ever had. Every private. Hey, let me talk for a change. 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 How about you stop interrupting me and let me talk for 5 minutes?
Stop interrupting me. Are you kidding me? Did you listen to yourself the last 5 minutes? You don't. I'm going to say this and I'm going to let you yell and scream all you want. You don't care about the guy that's worried about your public image. You don't worry about you're mad at the guy that wants you to break up. You went at the guy that publicly said that their relationship is 100% legitimate between two adults. The other people, Mike Klum, Keemstar, everybody else is cool. Except me. I'm some kind. I'm the one driving the narrative.
Yeah, that's facts. Like Tommy's always said, it's two consenting adults. Let them do whatever they want to do. Tommy's actually defended him numerous times, but then Boogie's going to get mad at him and shit on him and yell at him and all this shit about this because of the whole Sissy Space Act thing. Which, bro, they're fucking identical, bro. If you look up, if you know the original Carrie movie, was, bro, identical. Just like fucking Boogie and his ex-wife, identical. He has a taste. He very much has a taste.
Around her, which if you really look at, I barely talk.
So if you give me 5 minutes, maybe you'll understand. Probably not. And you'll purposely ignore it. But let me try. Okay, Tommy, I'd like to be your friend. I've tried to be your friend. Stop interrupting me. I'd like to be your friend. I've tried to be your friend since the first episode. You remember? Let's play Apex together. Let's be work buddies. I fucking tried since you asked me to do that. The problem is, I don't give a fuck about Mike Klum. If Mike Klum was on fire, I wouldn't piss to put him out. I don't care. Mike's just...
Boogie's opinion of Mike Klum has also bounced back and forth, too. Like, just to be flat out honest. It's whatever fits his narrative at the time. Like, he's always said he's a piece of shit. Then he said it's the best thing that ever happened to him. He's fucking talked shit about the EDP document, which who knows when that shit's going to come out. Because I really want to see how Boogie interacted with EDP in that documentary after how the whole thing was painted, that it was softball and, felt bad for him and sympathized with him about it because of that Boogie and the whole Desi thing and all that shit. But I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm just going on the narratives that have been said. I'm really curious to see how fucking Boogie and EDP really did interact. But let's get back to this.
Some guy who's paid me to do work. I don't care. Okay? I actually give a fuck about you, Tommy, and I thought if I talked to you like a person, I treated you like a person, I appealed to you like a person. Could you stop interrupting me? I've called you with private matters. You've called me. You've just screamed at me. I've talked to you about private issues. Oh, you're just trying to manipulate me. Fuck you. I've had the exact same conversations with Jordy, and even when I was being a little bit nuts, Jordy can understand it. You don't. You don't have the mental capacity. You know. Okay, just listen. Stop interrupting me. Stop interrupting me.
I'm sympathetic.
Sympathetic being just going along with it. Sympathetic.
No, like deny the truth. You can. No, it's not even about truth.
I'm not going to sit there and appear to be sympathetic when he's telling me I've been
You're not. You have no
time.
fucking sympathy whatsoever.
It's not true.
You're incapable of sympathy. You're incapable of sympathy. You're incapable of sympathy. You're incapable of it.
No, I am. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for her. She got naked on goddamn screen. I don't feel bad. She did it. She's an adult. For the same reason.
And so that gives you a right every week forever to bring it up. Every week forever. Every week. Every fucking week.
Like I said, talk to Keene. I never would have done that once.
I think the answer's somewhere in the middle. Tommy doesn't drag her that badly, but I think Boogie takes what he does as more so than it is.
Yes, I take it extremely personal. No, I don't give a fuck about Mike Klum. I don't give a fuck about Keemstar if I'm being genuine with you.
I wish a lot of people saw this live to talk about it, bro. There's not a lot of people that watch this live. Or when it premiered, I guess is the word. I wish a lot more people did, especially in the Discord now, because they'd understand, like, during the cancer arc was when Boogie was talking all that shit about Tommy when he quit or got fired, bro. Y'all would understand how much beef Tommy and Boogie had this entire fucking time. Like, I really wish a lot more people knew this.
Well, don't give a fuck about me.
Because my con has never been.
I need new work friends. Will you play Apex Legends with me?
Yeah, I thought it'd be a good idea. You didn't take me up on it. Now fuck you.
Boogie, don't burn no bridges. You got that heart appointment coming up.
I got what?
You got that heart appointment coming up.
I don't give a fuck about that.
You should. You should care about living.
Why?
If
So
you
I
love-
can do this
if
for
you-
another few more weeks? This sounds
No. If you love people and you say that you love people, you should want to not hurt their feelings by passing on. And you
How's
should
it gonna
want
hurt
to give-
Tommy? He don't give a fuck. How's it gonna hurt you? You don't give a fuck.
I
Keemstar's
care
worried
about you.
his money.
I consider you and Tommy both friends.
Well then.
And I think that's true. I think Wings did consider them friends. And I said, I really think Wings and Boogie did develop a true friendship. I really, truly do. Tommy and Boogie, not so much. Wings and Tommy, maybe. But I do think Wings and Boogie at some point did develop a true friendship.
You guys want to take dumb questions from the fans?
Sure.
Dumb questions for the boys. For Boogie. If money is no object, you...
Yep. So that's basically the fight. And that's where we're going to end off. So, yeah, guys, like I said, I'm sorry that I'm sorry I couldn't live stream this. Like, I prefer to live stream than do this shit, to be perfectly honest with you. But it just, I don't know why YouTube Studio said, fuck you, you can't create a stream. I need to figure that out. Also, for those that don't know, Boogie and his lawn was a whole thing, with Boogie not doing his own yard work.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie 298 coming to your office again through the power of the internet.
Everyone was shitting on him for this, bro. Because, God, look how fat he was compared to now. He would do, like, fucking, you can see, bro, he did one back and forth, because he doesn't do anything, right? And he's doing the shit, and then he would sit down, and then fucking, take a breather. He did fucking 2 walkbacks. Now he could probably do the whole thing, or at least, look at him, bro. Like, I can't. He'd fucking do that shit. Like, this was hilarious when that fucking happened. It was a travesty. It truly was a travesty. Like, he'd fucking go back, because this was a whole big thing. Because I think it was like a thing they did, like a member goal or some shit. He did one more walk back and sat back down, bro. Like, it was bad. And his yard's really not even that damn big. It really, truly isn't even that damn big. I just wanted to show that. Because this was a whole nother big thing in Discord. Because, getting in shape and all that other shit. I love this shit right here, bro. It's great. God, that was amazing. That was amazing.
There you go, Lolcow. I'm gonna let my roommate get the weed whacker out and edge it. I'm voted. There's proof.
No liar tattoo yet.
It's just absolutely unnecessary. I have someone else who likes to do it. Is willing to do it.
Talk about Desi.
Doesn't have asthma. Isn't allergic to grass. Isn't allergic to trees. Isn't allergic to pollen. And isn't allergic to bee stings. That reminds me, I gotta get another pen. Fuck.
My man did like 4 or 5 hits.
As always, thanks for watching. I love you very much.
Yep. So, I don't know. Oh, that's his life shit. Whatever. All right, guys. Well, that's basically that. More history leading up to the fight, because the fight was a massive, massive deal. Trust me. Massive, massive deal. So, I'm working on the Rastoff deep dive because I know everyone paid for it. And we're definitely going to do that shit. Docket team's working on more to grab more shit and all that. It's going to be, hopefully I can figure out what's wrong with the live streaming and why live streaming hadn't happened yet, but we're definitely going to go into that one. Let me know if y'all want me to continue the history of Lolcow, because at this point I could go up until like the cancer arc, because a lot of people came into the cancer arc. But, there was just so much shit that happened prior, and that's what I wanted to show. Like shit that happened prior. And like I said, when they got into shows more so, there wasn't a lot that like continued the narrative. I just wanted to show some stuff that applied to the cast that kind of moved forward, that was still talked about a little bit, at least at the time anyway. But hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I'm about to shut this down and upload it now. I suck at video editing. I don't know how to fucking video edit, and this was a very long recording. But regardless, that's beside the point. Hope you have an amazing day. Hope it's awesome. Hope it's beautiful. And I'll see you in the next one. And remember, guys, life is beautiful. You get one shot at this thing. Make sure you do it the best, because once it's done, it's done. There ain't no coming back. So do the best you can. But you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.